All right, hey there. Um, Welcome to Film Dude Radio. Um, got some nice content for you coming up. Anyway, just we didn't say anything at the beginning, so I figured just welcome. Every episode we're gonna do like once a week ish, not, but anyway. All right. This computer.
Oh, we're going.
What's going on?
So how's it going?
It's pretty good. I've been watching all the Disney movies.
I saw, yeah.
So I'm doing that because I did the Pixar movies
Mm-hmm. You ranked the Pixar movies.
and I ranked all of them.
And your favorite was Cars, right?
Yeah, because Cars was the first movie I saw in the theaters. So you can't really go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with Cars.
I think, dude, Inside Out might be their best one, dude.
Inside Out is really. I haven't seen Onward yet. I haven't.
Dude, what?
I know. I was going to see it in theaters. And then it wasn't in theaters. And I was like,
saw it early.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to catch it when movie theaters are back. Because I just thought it was going to be back. And then movie theaters never came back, and I never saw it.
I saw it in February.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think I saw it again.
You went to one of those like Fandango early access things?
Yeah. And then I bought it on iTunes before it went to Disney Plus.
And then it just went to Disney Plus for free.
And then it went to Disney Plus, and I watched it for my Pixar thing again. But I think I watched it like 4 times. And it gets a little, we can't really go into it because you haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it yet.
No spoilers, but the fucking
But it's sad. Is it sad?
The Ian kid, dude, he gets more annoying.
Is that the Chris Pratt one, or
that's the
Tom Holland? That's the Tom Holland one.
I still love the movie. I still like the movie.
But it just gets a little bit.
It gets he is my big problem with it, because he's such a.
Yeah.
It's because I am I'm such the Chris Pratt character.
You're totally the Chris Pratt character. So that's what you love to see.
Yeah. And yeah, but dude, I love Onward.
I gotta watch it.
But it gets so much like people don't love it, and I'm just like,
really? It doesn't get a lot of so where did it rank? Where did it end up ranking?
I put it in. It was in the top 10.
Top 10?
Which out of 20, it was like number 6, I think.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. Was it above Ratatouille?
Dude, so I watched Ratatouille when I was in New Hampshire, dude. And then I watched it again because that was before I decided to watch all the Pixar movies. And the fucking dude, fucking Ratatouille is awesome.
I love Ratatouille. I mean, here's the deal. I think there's about 5 Pixar movies that aren't good, or that I don't.
5.
I mean, all of them are good, but there's about.
What's your 5?
There's about 5. I don't love A Bug's Life. I do not love The Good Dinosaur at all. I do not love. I think Monsters University. I don't think I love that one.
Monsters University is better than the original, dude.
Really? I haven't seen them in a while. I didn't love Monsters Inc. either.
I'll agree with you. Monsters Inc.
Cars 2. I was not with Cars 2. And that was it. A lot of people don't like Brave.
You're not gonna put Brave down there?
I like Brave. I like Brave. I like Brave. I don't think it's a great Pixar movie necessarily, because it's not really a Pixar movie. But I haven't seen it in a while. But I remember liking Brave when I saw it.
So I'm looking at the list right here.
So
the bottom 5 is Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
Good Dinosaur,
Good Dinosaur.
Bugs Life, Brave, Cars 2.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'd
I'm with you on
even,
most of those.
dude, I'd even put, I'd switch Cars 2 with Brave. Dude,
Really? See, you don't like
Brave's
Brave
so
at all?
boring. There's
Well,
like an interesting story there, but
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. It might not hold up. It might not hold up because I only saw it the first time when it was in the theaters, but I remember enjoying it. Oh, you know a movie I really didn't like because I just pulled up the list too. I really didn't like Cars 3 either. I was not about
dude,
Cars
Cars
3.
3 is cool.
I thought it was fine. I thought it looked cool. Well, you have Cars 3 low too, but I gotta tell
No,
you,
I like what
I
can
thought Cars 3 looked cool. But starting from Toy Story 2, I think Toy Story 2 is fantastic. I think Toy Story 3 is fantastic.
dude,
Finding
but Toy
Nemo.
Story 4 puts Toy Story 3 to shame, I think.
I don't know. I
Dude,
don't know.
Toy Story 4, dude.
I think Toy Story 4 is
I
great.
love that movie.
I think
It
Toy Story
was
3 is better. But I think they're both really fantastic. I think
it
they're
was
both really
it was the
fantastic.
only movie when I watched all of them
Hmm.
that I cried.
That you cry in.
It
Oh,
was
see,
the only
Coco.
one that I cried.
I don't know if it would work again, but the first time I saw Coco, I had no idea going in what was going to happen. And
I
when
don't
Remember Me started playing at the end, I remember because the thing about Remember Me is it starts off as like this like wonderful happy song, and it's like Remember Me, and then it gets just like so sad.
I love
And
that
I
song,
was
dude.
I was I was so bummed.
Great song.
Remember Me's great. Remember Me, Pixar doesn't mess around.
Dude, fucking Wally, dude.
Wally's great. I
Dude,
I know I know someone who doesn't like Wally, and I don't understand it because Wally is so good.
I thought I was gonna like Wally, but damn. They
I
start
love
out with
Wally.
the best song from Hello Dolly.
They just kill it. They kill it. Wally, Wally's great.
Oh, put on your Sunday clothes or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a classic. It's a classic. They do not
Robot
play.
rom-com escape, dude.
It's like a post-apocalyptic robot
I
rom.
called it something and I won't be able to find it. But I called it something in my review
Mm-hmm.
because I've been getting into the reviews.
Yeah, see, I don't
I
review
do the
things.
reviews now. I didn't do the reviews in 20.
Robot rom. Yeah, so I never did reviews. I don't review and I don't star most movies.
Oh, I
Normally,
star.
yeah, I don't star most movies. No, if I watch a movie twice, normally I star it. But I feel like there's a lot of movies last year that I remember I saw and I really loved, and then maybe I not last year, the year before, I remember there's a movie that I saw, I loved it. And then as the year went on, I decided, you know what, I don't, the movie didn't sit so well with me, so I don't star movies because I feel like it's always changing. But if I see a
Yeah,
movie twice,
I don't know.
I feel like a
Most of my
5-star movie is 5 stars, and
I
so
can't
that's that. But I like movies. That's what I do.
when you look at how many movies I give different stars to, you know how they have that?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what kind of person I am when 202 of the movies are 5 stars.
Or 5 stars.
Dude, like I don't if you came here like I don't want to I don't know what you think of your film like opinions, but like I don't have very elevated.
No, I think, well, I don't know. I feel like I end up liking movies that are like, I feel like my favorite movie of the year, it's always like like a
Favorite.
highbrow movie. But I gotta tell you, yeah, I feel like it's just if a movie's fun, I mean, it's a fun
Dude,
movie.
Palm
Like
Springs. Have you seen
Palm
it?
Springs is great. I saw Palm
Fucking,
Springs.
it's my favorite movie here.
It's so good. It's so
Dude, it's
good. It's so good. I
awesome.
watched it with my whole family.
Awesome.
I saw it with my whole family. It's so good. Andy
I've seen it
Samberg
twice now.
kills it. I saw you saw the Burt Kreischer special.
Oh
I know
yeah?
that's not really a movie, but it's a comedy special.
Yeah,
And
dude,
I'm
did you
such
see
a
I
big
have my comedy special list?
I didn't see the list, but I saw the Burt Kreischer special. I'm such a big Burt fan.
Dude, I met him.
I
Dude, I
I
fucking
I
met this guy. He's
I
awesome, dude. He's
I'm sure he's awesome. Burt Kreischer, Tom Segura.
dude.
Um, you
Two
gotta
bears,
love
one
Burt.
cave.
2 bears, 1 cave. 1K.
The Jennifer Aniston story.
It's so
Have
good.
you seen that? Oh, dude.
I've seen like all of the podcasts. I've seen all of the podcasts from him being mad because like he was like dosed to acid by whatever that dude was.
Ari Shafir, dude.
Ari Shafir. Yeah. No, I'm all over. I'm all over Bert. But I mean I haven't caught a lot of movies this year. I think you've seen
You haven't caught a lot of
significant.
movies this year?
No, I think you've seen
Really?
for sure more than me. How many have you seen?
I have 30 films on my 2020.
You have 30 films on your list. I'll count them. I saw an American Pickle today, which is the
Dude,
new
how
Seth
is that?
Rogen
I'm gonna
movie.
check it out.
I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I thought it was totally good, but
Did you see The Rental?
I didn't. I was upstate for a week, and I was going to go to a drive-in. We were going to go to a drive-in, and The Rental was playing. And I was going to see The Rental, and but I didn't end up. We didn't end up going to a drive-in. But I was
Dude,
planning. Is it good? It looked pretty
I
crazy.
apparently they're gonna try to franchise it, is my
Really?
understanding. They're gonna try to, which I don't.
Mm, that seems weird. It's directed by the Franco's brother,
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco.
I mean,
Yeah.
he showed like, I don't know, like I don't want to sit here and act like I know what I'm talking about, but he showed like like promise,
Uh,
sort
he
of.
showed promise in The Rental.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
showed promise. It was not a good movie, dude.
You didn't like it.
Dude, they were all like, I didn't want any of them to like win or anything. Like, I didn't want.
Well, that was my problem with an American Pickle, which is the new Seth Rogen movie. So I'm a big Seth Rogen fan. I think if Seth Rogen does something, I
The Good
mean, I
Boys.
normally love it. Good Boys was great. Sausage Party. I interview if Seth Rogen does it or is even attached to it, like Good Boys, he wasn't in it. He just was attached to it. It's great. I love it. I was disappointed by an American Pickle.
Really?
I had high expectations, and I thought it was a rad concept. Like uh, Seth
He's
Rogen
frozen
gets
in time, right?
frozen in time and like 100 in pickle brine, and then wakes up 100 years later and like tries to start like a pickle business or something with this one living relative. Like that sounds kind of awesome. And I just it's an awesome he's a concept guy and he comes up with great concepts, but I didn't love it.
I mean,
I did
Seth
not love
Rogen.
it.
You can't go wrong.
I did
Super
not love it,
bad.
but it's still great. Super bad. Well, that's your favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
That is, I love Super bad. You can't get enough
Fucking-
of Super bad. I'm with you.
I want to make it
So
a musical, dude. Fucking.
Super bad the
And I know
musical.
people don't like that idea, but fuck it.
People don't like it.
No,
Do
I
it, man.
dreamcasted it somewhere. I
Mhm.
put out like a dreamcast for it.
And didn't get a good response. People weren't like, "Let's do it, man. I'm loving it. Let's make it happen."
Have you seen have you seen The Five Bloods?
So The Five Bloods.
Didn't you sneak in? Oh, maybe you don't want
So
to put that out there.
no.
Yeah.
So a year ago, I went to BAM, and
Bullshit.
Spike Lee was screening The Five Bloods, and I told you about this. I got a press screening ticket for it, and so I got in to see The Five Bloods, and I got in, but I wasn't old enough. But I snuck into the BAM theater regardless, and I sat down, and they were looking for me, I think, at like a certain point, but I was fine. But I sat down in my seat, and I watched a very early. I watched an early cut, and it was an early cut. Some of it like wasn't fully color corrected, but it was awesome. I loved The Five Bloods. Um, and then it finished, and so then this year it came out, and I haven't seen the finished version yet. I gotta tell you though, when I saw it in BAM, like it's totally a movie that needs to be seen in the theaters. I can't believe they just like
It goes off the rails, dude.
it's good. It gets totally crazy, but I gotta tell you, should we keep this spoiler free
Oh, dude,
in
I don't
general?
know.
I don't, I don't know.
I kind of like if there's something that we both seen, like we're gonna do spoilers.
Yeah, we'll do, but I'll give a warning. I'll give a warning if I'm getting there. So if you're listening, you can you can close your ears for a second. Yeah. But no, that movie's totally crazy. I highly recommend it. I don't know that I put that on Letterboxd yet. I don't know that I put it
There's
down.
if there's anybody who's gonna get you to root for a guy wearing a MAGA hat, dude, it's
I
fucking
it's
Spike Lee, dude.
Spike Lee. It's
It
Spike Lee.
didn't so it didn't quite hit the highs that Black Klansman
Black
did
Klansman
for me,
hit. Well,
but
Black Klansman. I really love Black Klansman. I'm a big this. It was a the Five Bloods was a I think paid homage to a lot of movies that I really like, including Apocalypse Now. Have you seen Apocalypse
no,
Now?
dude,
It's
this
one of
is
my
where you're
favorite
gonna
movies.
lose me, dude.
I've lost you there. I saw it in IMAX last year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw it in IMAX. I saw it in IMAX. It was so good. But I'm a big fan of the Five
Isn't it
Bloods.
in
It's
there
not as good
somewhere?
as Black
Isn't
Klansman.
it in there at the
Yeah,
beginning?
well, that's what I'm saying. It's in there. There's like the
Yeah.
club is called called Apocalypse Now. But no, I'm all over. I'm all over Spike Lee. I think I'm ready for everything he does, and that's why I like Netflix. I like that they just give like
Facts.
yeah, like the Noah Baumbach with Marriage
Let
Story.
Baumbach make another movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just give them money and just say you make whatever movie you want to make, and they make them, and they're always good.
But then they give Adam Sandler money to make some.
You know what though? But that's a niche. Murder Mystery was like the most watched movie on Netflix
Oh, dude,
last year.
vomit. I couldn't even finish that movie.
I saw. Did you watch The Wrong Missy?
The what?
The Wrong Missy.
Dude,
It's
that movie
David's.
was so bad.
Yeah, so I turned it off. I got about an hour into it, and I decided to give up. I decided it's not going anywhere that I like,
No, I
and I
watched it with
gave
my
up.
brother.
Oh yeah, I really didn't like it. I don't like those Adam Sandler movies.
Dude, like you didn't want him to be with the like spoilers, low key, but like you didn't like, or at least I did not want him to end up with that girl at all, dude.
No,
But you know that's
I thought
where
the
it's
girl
healthy.
was so unlikable. I thought the girl was so and he met that one at the beginning who was
Fact.
like perfect for him. And
Yeah.
then he just said, "You know what? There's someone who's perfect for me, but who cares? I'm getting out of here.
Dude,
I'll be with this weird
they
girl."
didn't work at all, dude.
No, they didn't work at all. They had no
It was
chemistry
so
whatsoever. It was just it was weird. I wasn't into it. I didn't dig it. I didn't dig it. Yeah.
Have you seen the Natalie Dyer movie?
That's yes, God, yes.
Yeah.
I have not seen it. Is it good?
Dude, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good.
It's in my top 5 here.
It made it to top
It's at
5.
the bottom of the top 5.
Hmm.
The ending didn't work for me really, but it it was good. It was basically one of the guy that got me to watch it, he described it as like a much more mature um Lady Bird.
Yeah. Well, I really love Lady Bird.
I love Lady Bird.
I love Lady Bird. And I like Little Women too.
Dude,
Greta Gerwig's
Little
great.
Women was great, dude.
Little Women was great.
I was like, I don't know why I like this, but I like this.
It's you know what, it's actually a kind of movie that I normally don't like. It's just like it's normally not something that's up my alley, but it was totally up my alley. Um, you know, what movie that came out this year that I really, really liked that I didn't think I was gonna like. It was the last movie I saw in theaters.
Wow.
It was the Saturday before everything shut down.
Oh,
Some things were shut down, but the day before movie theaters were closed. And I knew they were closing. I knew they were going, and I said, but I really wanted to see it. And so I went to the theater, the AMC in the city with like the reclining seats, and I saw The Hunt,
dude.
and
Let's
I
talk about this.
loved it. I loved it. I've seen it twice now. I'm all over. I was so good. And it was they build it as like the most controversial movie or whatever of the year. I liked its advertising thing or whatever, but it's just really fun. I was all over it. I was
Dude.
all over that movie. It was so fun.
Betty Gilp. How do you say
Betty, I don't know, Gilpin.
Gilpin? She's on Glow,
Something.
dude.
Oh, I haven't seen Glow. Is it good?
I've never watched it. I just know
Yeah, no, I've
her
never
and
I've never
Allison
seen,
Brie.
but yeah, but I mean, she was so good in that movie.
Dude,
That
she
movie, yeah,
fucking
it was
kills.
so good. She killed it.
And I didn't even like it was so it was these like liberals, right? They were like
Yeah.
and they
It,
were like, we're gonna kill the MAGA trash.
yeah.
See, dude, fucking yes, dude.
I was all over it.
I
It
love
was a
it. And
great,
people still like, my mom was like, I don't know,
she didn't like it.
not
She
really.
didn't like it.
I watched it on my computer.
I think it's definitely a polarizing movie. I
Oh,
definitely,
for sure.
I don't think it's for everyone. Um,
I mean,
I think,
they kill
I
off
think,
Emma
yeah, uh,
Stone,
the famous one that I was gonna say Emma Watson, but it wasn't that
the
one.
girl from
The
Scream,
girl from Girl from Scream Queens.
oh,
And We're the
Roberts.
Millers. Yeah,
Oh, she
Emma
is in
Roberts.
We're the
Yeah,
Millers. Great movie.
yeah. We're the Millers is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I'm all over it. I'm
Have you
I'm all
seen
over it.
Have you seen The Way Back?
Is that the Ben Affleck like
Yeah.
alcoholic? Like, I did see The Way Back. I really like The Way Back.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I'm normally not a big basketball movie guy. Uh,
Oh, no.
but
It was good.
I was into it. I like Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck a
Yeah.
lot.
I mean,
I like
I don't particularly like him as
as Batman.
but I don't really have any strong feelings about.
No, I don't. I some people really hate him. Some people really like him. I just thought he was Batman. He was fine.
Yeah.
I think he was totally fine.
Have you heard about the first Cow movie?
Yeah. Well, that was in theaters, and then everything shut down.
You
That
see?
movie is supposed to be great. I didn't see it. I
Dude,
didn't see it. It looked.
dude. I
It
don't
was
want to
good.
come on here and shit on this movie, but
It was no
fuck,
good.
was it not my kind of movie?
Really?
And
Well, I thought it looked a little boring.
it bums me out because it was my first like Q&A. So I saw
Oh,
the
really?
movie and the director came out
Oh, and the
and
director was
dude,
like,
I just wanted to like leave
I
the entire movie, dude.
I was it just like really boring? I mean, it just seemed pretty boring. It
Dude,
just
they're
seemed
fucking in Oregon and they're doing like nothing. I don't know.
yeah.
And I just can't.
Yeah, I'm looking at your list right now. So First Cow is above
Emma,
First
dude,
Cow's above
another boring movie.
yeah.
But it's weird
Bird
because like the
yeah.
Call of the Wild was pretty good.
It's pretty good, but it's below
Yeah,
First
but it's just
Cow,
like it's I don't know. My rankings are like weird. I'm not like
below
great at
First
it.
Cow. Yeah, well, but the big two movies, once movie theaters closed, the big two movies to come out that were meant to come out in the movie theaters, and they said, you know
Trolls,
what,
Trolls and Scoob.
we're Trolls World Tour and Scoob, and I saw both of them. I saw
Dude,
both Trolls.
so Trolls World Tour felt like it had this whole racial dynamic to me that
Hmm.
do you know what I mean? Like it was like, is
You
this
mean like
allowed? Like, are they
I
allowed to do this?
I gotta tell you, I like Trolls World Tour. I was entertained by it, and I liked it more than I thought
Yeah,
I was going
I'll
to.
give you
I
that. I
watched
haven't
it.
seen the first one though.
Yeah, I haven't seen the first one either. I haven't seen anything troll related, but this movie came out and it was like a big deal. So I did you rent it?
Yeah, for like
Oh,
$20. They like
uh,
you
yeah,
want to scam anybody? I'm the biggest. Like, come scam me, dude.
I
I know it
pirated
was
it.
not worth $20.
I was not having it. I went to shout out to mov.onl, or,
No, I
you know,
watched it for money.
and I watched it for nothing
And you know
in
what?
like high quality.
When I have to add $30 to my Disney Plus to watch Mulan,
You're doing it?
Fuck yeah, dude. I know I'm
Oh,
gonna hate it too. Cause dude, they
they
took
took out
out
everything I
Mushu.
loved. They took out Mushu. Mushu was my guy, man.
They took out
Mushu.
I'll make a man out of you.
They took out literally all of my favorite parts of Mulan because they took out all the music. They
Yeah,
said,
I
"Hey,
get it because
let's."
they want it to be like more cultural. Like I don't know.
Well, no, they're trying to appeal to China. They're trying to say, "Hey, America, we hope you see this movie that really is meant
Yeah,
for China." And they're
but
like, I wasn't. I love. I got to tell you, I
it
really
might be
love the
good though.
music of Mulan. I love the music of Mulan. I love Eddie Murphy as Mushu, and I can't imagine Mulan
I mean,
without that.
imagine if they would have picked like somebody else to do it.
I don't know. I
Pretty weird.
That would be pretty weird. I mean, it's one of those like Mushu's an iconic character, but I bet you they could have got Eddie Murphy to come back if they asked, because
No, I
he's trying
thought
to do
Eddie
like
Murphy
movies
said he
again.
wouldn't come back.
Really? Oh well, so
I
maybe
don't know.
not.
He went back to SNL though.
Yeah, he went. Well, he did that movie recently, and he's doing the new
Which
Beverly
one?
Hills Cop movie, and he did a Dolomite is My Name.
Dude, Dolomite was pretty good.
I never saw it.
You
Did
never
you
saw
Dol?
it? I was
I
supposed to
never.
see it in Williamsburg, and then I
Yeah,
was like,
well, I
fuck
was at.
that.
We talked about it. It was at the Williamsburg Cinemas, and that
Oh,
was the only
right,
theater it was playing. And we were both thinking about seeing it, and
right.
I never ended up seeing.
I
I
watched
never
it
ended
on
up seeing it.
Netflix though.
Yeah, I was on Netflix. I think I started it.
It is
Maybe.
good.
I don't know. I love Eddie Murphy, and but I'm
Dude,
really
what's his
excited for
name?
like
Blade was good in it.
uh I
What's
know who you're
the guy's
talking
name who
about.
played Blade?
I know the new Blade. I forget the old
Oh,
Blade.
Mahershala Ali.
No, I know Mahershala Ali's playing the new Blade.
That's
He's
gonna be
playing.
fire, dude.
Yeah. Well, I love the old Blade. It's Wesley Snipes. Wesley
Wesley,
Snipes.
yeah, dude, he was fantastic in the, dude,
He's
everybody
which
in that movie kind of killed it. But it was
Wes.
like,
Yeah.
as a comedy, it can only go so far,
Hmm. Well, that's
I don't
my
know.
favorite kind of comedy is a comedy that just goes that like touches the line and then just like steps right over it.
Yeah.
Completely disregards it.
Have you seen the Pete Davidson movie?
King of Staten
Yeah.
Island. I mean, I saw it and I really liked it. I'm a big Pete Davidson guy. I'm a
Oh,
big
really? I used to
Yeah.
be into Pete.
You don't like Pete anymore?
Dude, his stand-up special was garbage.
Oh,
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
watch it. I don't know that he's a
Stand-up
great stand-up
special,
guy.
his new one that live in New York was
Hmm.
garbage, dude.
I gotta say, I think some comedians just don't work in the stand like because SNL's all about like sketch comedy. It's not about
Yeah.
stand-up. So I think some people just aren't meant
And
for
then
that.
he like, but the good part, so it was garbage, but or it wasn't garbage, but it just wasn't good.
Well, you know who I loved in it? Bill Burr.
Dude,
I
dude,
love Bill Burr.
dude, you're talking to the biggest Bill Burr fan
The biggest
on
Bill
the
Burr fan
face
around.
of the earth, dude. You're talking to
Hmm.
the fucking
The biggest Bill Burr
biggest
fan.
dude. Dude, you brought him up, dude. Dude, fucking Bill Burr. Dude, I
And
listen
now
to
you're
his
just
podcast
there.
religiously, dude.
I I don't listen to his podcast as much as I should.
I love him.
But I love Bill Burr. There's a classic a podcast episode where he does an advert for Sherry's Berries.
Dude, the
Um,
Sherry's Berries.
and I just fucking lost it.
Dude,
I
Bill Burr, dude.
Bill
He,
Burr. Bill
he
Burr
was so
is
good too. I
he's
remember
so
when he was
funny.
filming this movie.
Hmm.
So it was gonna be whether or not it was good wasn't gonna matter to me because it only had to like be so good,
It only had to be like
or it was
funny.
gonna if it could only be really bad for me not to like it. And
Uh-huh.
it wasn't great, but I was so excited for it, and Bill Burr doesn't
Oh,
get to
that's
act
my
like that.
problem. Yeah.
So I
I
was
love
just
Bill
like,
Burr in it.
love it.
He did a great
He
job.
wasn't good in it though, I thought.
No, I gotta tell you here I don't know. I don't know that Pete's made for movies. I don't know that he's made for movies. I saw Big Time Adolescence that he was in. I
He
really
was
liked
good
that.
in that, dude.
But that was just kind of him playing himself, you know. He was doing the same in King of Staten Island, but I
The
mean,
kid was good in that though.
the kid was totally good. He's from something else. I don't remember. He's in something.
He's from dude, he's from the they made a so
He's
there's
from the
book,
middle. He's from I know him
middle
from middle
school,
school.
dude.
The
Middle
worst years of
school
my
book
life. That's what I know him from.
with the dead brother, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was terror. I watched the movie and I was like, "What's going on, dead brother?"
Facts.
I just watched
Like,
it for
dead
like,
brother,
yeah,
dude. Dead brother.
yeah. But no, that's what he was from. I really liked it. That was one of the ones I liked more this year.
But dude, what pissed me off about that was fucking Hulu bought that like a year and a half ago. And they only put it out in like January of
this year.
2020.
Yeah.
Why the fuck were they holding on to that movie for so long?
Well, I think it's one of those. It's a Sundance movie, so I think it was at Sundance last year, and Hulu bought it or somebody bought it. I think it was Hulu because it went straight to Hulu. It wasn't really in theaters. And then I don't know. They must have like some like behind the scenes release schedule thing or.
Because then they put out Palm Springs really fast. I was
They
worried that I
Palm
wasn't
Springs.
see it.
Palm Springs. Well, I think that was because Neon was on. Palm Springs wasn't bought by Hulu. I think it was bought by Neon, and then I think Neon sold it to Hulu.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it was the biggest Sundance deal, right?
I don't know. It's the biggest Sundance acquisition by like 69 cents or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I love Palm Springs. I love Palm
see
Springs. I gotta go. I had the ability to go.
the Sundance?
No, not to I wish. I had the ability to go to a screening of Palm Springs with there was a test screening for it at the Alamo Draft House with when Andy Samberg was going to be there. I think not the girl though. But I didn't go. I didn't go because I didn't know what the movie was about.
Dude, where do you
This
get
was
these things?
I don't remember.
I got the GoFobo.
Yeah, well, there's something else that I signed up to a while ago, and I just get emails about it that's like, come to a screening and just check out this movie. And I think and even the ones that I don't want to do, I like submit for it, just because I've learned that like they get like hundreds more tickets than they need, and the more I submit for them, the more they send to me. They're like, oh, this is the kind of guy that likes going to these test screenings, and even though I don't show up to like half of them, they keep asking me back. Yeah.
That's cool, dude.
They keep asking me back. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, have you heard of this is, it's a little, film and TV. Have you watched How to Sell Drugs Online?
On that's on Netflix.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What? I saw that.
He's fucking German teenage Heisenberg, dude. Fucking, oh, dude.
So I haven't seen it. I don't. But I saw it and I was like,
Dude,
what is going on?
Dude.
Is it crazy?
Dude, there's 2 seasons. There's 6 episodes in a season, and they're all half hours.
Yeah. Well, it's How to Sell Drugs Online fast, I think, or something like that.
Fast.
It's like,
dude, it might be, dude. It's superbly written.
It's really good. I've been watching some because I just started watching Money Heist on Netflix.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, which is I really like I mean it's Money Heist is a big deal, and so I watched it and I dig it. I dig it. It's fun.
You gotta turn the German it'll set it to the English dub.
Oh, see, I'm fine watching like I'm fine watching subtitled shows. I watched Dark. Which is another. It's really good. It's really good. It's crazy, but it's really I'm into it. I'm not deep into it, but I like it.
That's cool, dude.
I like it a lot.
The Emmy noms, dude.
I have seen why don't we talk about the Emmy noms?
Sure.
Why don't we talk? I'll pull them up. I will pull them up.
Dude, all I gotta say is yes for Zendaya, dude.
So Zendaya got a nomination for
all I gotta say
Euphoria.
That is
for
all I
Euphoria,
gotta
right?
say.
Well, you heard that she did like a secret movie, right?
Yes.
She and the guy from
Dude,
Tenet filmed a secret
fucking
movie with the
John
guy
David
from.
Washington, dude.
I'm so
Oh, it
excited
looks
for
so
it.
good, dude.
And when they pitched it, they were like Marriage Story, but in quarantine. And I love Marriage Story,
Fuck.
and so
They
they said it's gonna
pitched
be
it
like
as
Marriage
Marriage Story in
in
quarantine.
quarantine.
Dude, are you kidding?
That sounds
Are
great.
you kidding, dude?
I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Dude, I
Say no
didn't
more,
even
say
know
less.
that. Dude, that's
I'm
my
there.
live reaction to Marriage Story in quarantine. Dude, what? What? Dude, does it
I'm
make sense? Because the guy wrote it in fucking like 2 months.
I'm so excited
Dude,
for it.
what?
Yeah, I was
Dude,
so
after,
excited. I
dude,
can't believe you
Zendaya,
didn't know that.
dude, she fucking, dude, I didn't know Disney Channel taught you how to act like that, dude.
Disney Channel
Fucking,
does not mess
if Disney
around.
Channel teaches everybody to act like that, fucking sign me up, dude.
Yeah, I'm
Dude,
ready,
'cause
man.
she can act, dude. Have you
hmm
seen Euphoria, dude?
I haven't seen Euphoria.
I mean, dude, so
I know so many people who've seen it and love it.
there's not a lot of scenes that I think about. And granted, like I don't think about it a lot anymore, but it's not really spoilers. But there's this scene where so you know that she's like the setup is that she's like a drug addict, right?
Yeah, no,
So
I got that.
there's this scene towards the end of the show where she like she has to use the bathroom, but she can't get up, and she's
hmm
talking about her kidneys like imploding, dude. And I fucking think about that all the time, dude.
You worry about your kidneys imploding?
Cause she like didn't like I don't know what I'm talking about, but like she
You
fucking
worry about your kidneys imploding.
I forget what it was, dude. I watched the show like a year ago.
It was just something and you saw it and now
Dude,
like you just like think
dude,
about it all the time.
she, and I guess the last episode is like
hmm
controversial or something.
Yeah.
Because
I
the guy
heard
from the
about
kissing booth is in it, dude.
the
Bringing it back to movies.
is that Noah
No,
Centineo
no,
or
no, no,
something?
no. Jacob Eldroy. Dude, he
Jacob
can
Eldred.
act, dude. I don't know, like I guess
hmm
he gets big bucks. I guess
He
he
gets the
gets
big
big kissing
dollars.
bucks.
hmm
But he can act too, dude. He could have gotten nominated for
I
that.
think all of these guys. I think that's the secret is that like all of these like Disney Channel people are like in real
Dude,
life like
fucking the girl from the kissing booth got nominated for an Emmy last year, bro.
yeah. I the
The
Joey
woman
King.
killed it.
She got nominated because she was in the I remember that show. She was in the one with the
The one about
Patricia something. Yeah.
dude, what they did on
The
the
act.
politician.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
With that's with I watched the first season of The Politician.
Yeah, I didn't watch the
I
second season.
I haven't seen the second. I haven't seen the second.
I don't think I'm gonna check it out because
I don't think I am
the
either.
season finale was like a backdoor pilot for the second season, and
Yeah.
I was not about it.
No, no, no. I wasn't about it either. But I like the Ryan Murphy shows on Netflix cuz I
Dude, the
really like
fucking Hollywood was garbage though. I
oh,
don't mean to
see.
be mean, dude. I
No,
did
no,
not
so
like that for the life of me. I sat
did you
through
watch the whole season?
yeah, I sat through fucking all of it.
So I was about to say, it's one of those shows that like every episode it ends and I clicked forward and I watched the next episode. And I didn't really want to watch the next episode, but it just whatever happened at the end, I think like got me there. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll check out the next one. And I kept watching it and I kept watching it, and it just kind of was fine. I didn't love it. I didn't love, and the trailer looked so good. It was one of those shows where like it had a trailer that got me like genuinely excited about the show, and then it came out and I was just like I was not about it. I was not
Mhm.
about it.
Dude, I mean, it looked good, and the Jeremy Pope was great in it.
Yeah, no, no. It had a good I think everybody in the cast was really good. It had Samara Weaving from she's in like everything now.
She was good.
And it had the Big Bang Theory guy.
Yeah,
Jim
people
Parsons. And he was
loved
like
him in it.
he
It's
was
a
just like
little too weird
scary.
for me.
Yeah, he was a
My
little
thing was it was all about diversity, or one of like the things like it prided itself on was like
yeah.
diversity. But then
hmm
they had Darren Criss playing a half Asian guy. That
Yeah.
didn't make sense to me.
Well, I mean, I just feel like I think as a show, I don't know. There were just some aspects about it that the premise of like a show about like Hollywood and just like a group of like people just trying to make it big in Hollywood and the lengths they'll go to make it big in like 1950s Hollywood. Like that's a cool premise, and I just don't think they really went anywhere. I mean, I was just like
Yeah,
it
I
was what it
agree.
was. It
Dude,
was what it was.
The
I wish
Watchmen.
it got crazy.
Have you
Do you
seen it?
like Watchmen? I haven't seen Watchmen.
You haven't seen it, dude?
I know.
I
I
mean,
know.
we can't really go there.
My dad's been telling me the same
But
thing. He's been saying, "Graham, you
we,
gotta
you
watch."
know, like, because that's like, I think out of all the things we've talked about, dude, if you get that spoiled for you,
It's no good.
it's still probably pretty good. I mean, it's still like
hmm
fucking, but
It's still good.
you don't want it spoiled for you because
No.
I don't like I haven't thought about it since I watched it like back in October or November, or I guess it ended in December, but I mean, just like there's like big payoff, and it's better, dude. It's better at dude because it. So Regina King's in it. So
Yeah.
and they got I'm not gonna pronounce his name right, but the guy that ends up
Oh,
the guy that plays her husband
yeah.
can't say
I
anything.
oh
Like
I know exactly who he is though. He's the guy from
he's the guy
yeah
from
yeah.
Aquaman.
He's from Aquaman. Yeah, he played a black manta, I
He
think.
is so they get. It's like I don't know. I think they did diversity way better on The Watchmen than in
hmm
Hollywood. To me, at least. I don't. I mean, you
Well, I feel like Hollywood kind of was like diversity for the sake of diversity,
know, and
kind of.
yes, and
I
Watchmen
feel
was
like the best kind
diversity,
of diversity is, I feel like, unspoken diversity. It's just where it works. It's just like where like you watch the show
but
and it's just
also
like
like
Hollywood was kind of corny. It was a corny show.
fucking
It's like it was a very soapy show. Not that it wasn't like
yeah.
serious. So I feel like I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know, but
I don't know.
and then Ozark, bro. Have you watched Ozark?
I haven't seen Ozark. I haven't seen Ozark. I haven't
Dude,
seen Ozark. I haven't seen
hold
Ozark.
on. I'm noticing. I think you just shifted the camera for me because you wanted me to bring up one of the greatest movies of the decade, right
Are we
there.
talking about Sorry to Bother
Sorry to
You?
bother you. Oh, I think that's what you wanted to do,
It's not. I was just moving, but
dude.
we could talk about it. I'm
No, we.
Buster
I
Scruggs,
mean, I
but
just
Sorry to
never.
Bother You.
I'm never gonna give up a chance to bring it up.
To talk about Sorry to Bother You, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Sorry to Bother You. Sorry to Bother You was so crazy, and I went into the movie like totally blind and total spoiler. This is a spoiler alert
Yeah,
because we're gonna have a
spoils,
discussion about
dude.
it.
Spoils.
Spoils, but
Go
if you
watch
haven't
it,
seen it,
dude.
go
Stop what
watch
you're
it.
doing. Stop
Turn
this.
around.
Pause it. Pause
You can
right
come
now.
back. You can come back later.
Come
Go
back
watch Sorry
later.
to Bother
Watch Sorry to Bother You.
Sorry to Bother You is great. And like the whole ending. I remember like because it like it just got like the whole thing was like
How
it's like a
brilliant
bizarre
is
movie,
it that they turn into horses?
and then it just like was like a horse movie, and like they
And
wanted him to be like the
he's
Martin
like,
Luther
you could
King
be
of
the Martin Luther
the
King.
Martin Luther King of horses. I was like, what the fuck is this movie
Yeah,
turned into?
dude, I met Army Hammer.
Oh,
And
how
I
was
told
he?
him, I was like, dude, you're my favorite movie of all time.
You're my favorite movie of all
Like,
time.
and I know he was thinking I was gonna say "Call Me by Your Name."
And then you just said, sorry to bother
Sorry to
you.
bother you. He was kind of like, I don't want to come on here and say that he was a dick, but
He was a dick? Oh.
because I was like, can I get a photo with you? And he was like,
Oh, did he say
no.
no?
And then he was like, just kidding. Super confused.
Huh. So he was like, no, and then he was like, maybe I shouldn't say no.
No, I think he was like trying to be funny, maybe.
Or he just wasn't very funny. Yeah. Everybody's perfect and
If I could meet
you.
Lakeith Stanfield, dude.
I would love to meet Lakeith
Have you seen him on Atlanta?
Yeah. I
He's
haven't watched
hilarious,
Atlanta, but I've seen clips of him on Atlanta. I've seen a lot of clips just from Atlanta as well because I haven't watched the show, and he's just so good. He's good in everything he's in. He's really like,
dude.
He had that role in Get Out. He was great in Get Out. He's great in Sorry to Bother You.
No, I watched love him in Get Out.
I liked him in Get Out, and I watched The Photograph. It was like a
that.
It was a rom-com, and I watched it only because he was in it.
Was it worth it?
No. It was fine. You gotta.
What's his name is in it? The other guy from Get Out is in it.
Is in The Photograph.
No, TSA. The TSA guy.
Oh, the TSA officer whose name I forget. Lil Rel.
Yeah.
Lil Rel. Yeah, no. He was in it too. And
Issa
you know what?
Rae is in it, right?
Issa Rae is in it. And then, but Will Keith was in that I really loved was Uncut Gems. He was in Uncut Gems. He chooses great things, but everybody in Sorry to Bother You was great.
Dude, fucking Tessa Thompson.
Thompson.
Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Glenn from the. He's great. He was in First Cow though, right?
No, he's in. You're gonna get in trouble because he's in another film like that.
He's just in another film like
but
that.
I think it's actually gonna be. I think I'll actually really enjoy it. I think it's called Minari.
Maybe that's it. He's in a movie. He's in one of those.
He's in this movie Minari. It's another A24 movie.
He's in another A24 movie, Minari.
And that's supposed to be really good. Apparently the grandmother is actually supposed to be better than the grandmother in The Farewell.
Really? Well, the grandmother in Farewell is so good. I mean, I was ready
Where was her Oscar, dude?
Where was her Oscar?
Dude.
Where was her Oscar?
Where was Awkwafina's Oscar? I thought she was great.
She didn't even get a nomination. They nominated I think they nominated Cynthia Erivo from Harriet, which I never watched.
Dude,
Harriet.
Which I heard that movie had like some weird things going on.
I don't know the single person who liked that movie, so I didn't go watch it. But I love her in Bad Times at the El Royale.
Dude, that movie's
old movie.
That movie's fantastic.
That movie's. I just saw it with my sister, and she really dug it too. It's a great movie. I'm all over it.
That guy, I think that guy is in The Watchmen. Jeff. I think. I might be wrong. He's in The Watchmen for a little bit. And then he's also in, isn't he the same guy that's in, or maybe, I know The Watchmen, the guy that I'm thinking about in The Watchmen is the same guy who's in Knives Out.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Knives Out, dude. Fucking
Knives Out.
Awesome. Except I don't think I'd like it if I watched it again.
No, I think it's I saw it in like a nice crowd. That was what was fun. It was like I saw it at the Alamo.
I saw it like pre-screen. Like
I saw one of those too. They had like a week where they were doing like I saw it at the Alamo. And it was one of those
weird. I remember there was a weird experience though. I forget what happened, but like I forget. It was something sketchy happened at the fucking
at the cinema.
Yeah, it was at the AMC in Times Square.
Oh well, all the sketchy things are always going on.
Dude,
at the AMC
that was I had to write this essay the day I went.
Mm-hmm.
And then I waited till I got back. I was like, I think it was on morality too.
What a movie to watch! Yeah.
Yeah, it's a movie to watch if you want.
Morality,
Dude,
but I'm
you
Yeah,
brought it up, dude. Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems.
Want to
So wait,
give that some
so are you a fan
love?
of let's do it. All right, so you're a fan of Uncut Gems,
So I
right?
watched Good Time to prepare
I
for,
didn't love Good Time.
dude.
I didn't love Good Time.
So, dude, I
We've
love
talked
Good
about
Time.
this. We've talked about this because you really, really, really
I
love
think
Good
it's
Time.
great. I think it's fucking
And
so then I
I
went to
love,
see
yeah.
Uncut Gems, and I did not like it the first time I watched
You
it. I
didn't like
straight
it.
up did not like it the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
And then I know I watched it again, and I might have watched it since then. But when I watched it again, I was like, okay, this is still good. Like it's like I didn't hate it when I watched it. I was just like, why isn't this better than Good Time?
Why isn't this better than it's their sophomore movie. They should have their shit together, you know?
Dude, they fucking I mean, I didn't think it was a bad movie. Like people don't
So
like it
yeah.
because it's anxiety. Like that's not
Oh,
why
I,
I didn't
I,
like
I
it.
didn't feel anxiety at all. I mean, I'm not necessarily prone to that, but I wasn't. I don't get that whole thing. I met both of the directors when I went to the Oscar event, The Contenders, and I got to see both of. I got to see the brothers outside of the theater, and they were one of the few people that I got to see, and I shook both their hands. They were very nice.
Dude,
A time where you got to shake people's hands. What a time! And you know who else
dude.
I met at that event who I really love? Paul Walter Hauser
No
from Richard
fucking way,
Jewell.
dude. Fucking
From Richard Jewell, and I got to
oh,
see him at that
dude.
event.
Dude, you know
And
that I love that guy,
I
right?
love Paul Walter
Fucking
Hauser.
legend, dude. I gotta see him in I, Tanya, dude.
He was great.
I
Well, that
know
was
he's
his
in I,
first movie. He was
Tanya.
so good. Did you not see Richard Jewell?
Dude. Oh, I don't think you get it, dude. I love that movie, dude.
I, Tanya?
Hi, no,
I, Ta-
Richard Jewell, dude.
Oh, I was about to say, I
Dude,
can't believe you haven't seen Richard Jewell. I think it's one of the more underrated movies of
oh,
last
it's
year.
totally, dude.
I mean,
Totally,
everybody was like, I don't know if I loved it. And
dude.
it has John
Fucking
Hamm and
Kathy Bates, dude.
Kathy Bates who killed it.
Dude,
If she,
it was
I don't
the
remember if she
first
got an
good
Oscar now.
performance. It was the first good performance I've seen from Sam Rockwell.
I love you. You haven't seen good performances from Sam Rockwell.
No, I have
Sam
not
Rock.
seen Three Billboards.
Oh, I was about to say Three Billboards was the big one. I love Three Billboards.
Dude, I thought he was fantastic in Richard Jewell.
He was incredible. I think everybody was fantastic in Richard Jewell. That's a totally
Dude,
underrated movie of last year.
Except
John
for Don
Hamm.
Draper, dude.
Oh, you didn't like Don J. I thought he
Maybe
was
I didn't
totally
like his
fine.
character.
I didn't think he was bad
I
by any
kind
means.
of,
He was just, yeah,
I don't know, John Good. What's his name? John Hamm.
John Hamm. Yeah.
And also Olivia Wilde wasn't great in it, but I still
hmm
like the movie. I still
I
love him.
I I think it's a great movie.
Dude,
But yeah,
my
I got to
top
meet Paul.
five.
I didn't tell you. Yeah, I got to meet Paul. He's into Five Bloods. He's
Dude,
great in
I
Five
love.
Bloods.
He's me in that movie,
So
dude.
good. He's
He is
so
me
good in
in
the
that
Five
movie. He's
Bloods.
like, what, dude?
What?
He's like, what?
Yeah. And he's in the
He has the
upcoming
big bucket hat, and
the
he's strolling through
big
the
big
woods,
bucket.
dude.
I'm such a fan.
Dude, so
I'm
you get
such
to
a
meet
fan.
him? What?
Yeah, I got to meet him. Well, I didn't get to meet him. I didn't
Dude,
like shake
how
his
did
hand or
you?
anything.
What's this
I just
event?
said hi. Well, it's they did this for the TV, and I did it. I attended it online. Got like a care package. But it's called The Contenders, and Deadline hosts it, and all of the major movies go to that event, and they rent out the Directors Guild of America Theater for the entire day, and then the restaurant next door, and they have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner hosted by it was Sony Pictures, Netflix, and Amazon, and they each like hosted a meal and had like super like fancy food there. And the whole day they were just like giving Academy members like free food and saying, "Hey, vote for our movies." And then the whole day, directors and actors came and were like, "Hey, here's a clip from our movie. This is why I should be nominated," without saying, "Hey, nominate me for an Academy Award." Um, and so Quentin Tarantino came. Yeah, he was a big dog. I didn't get to meet him. He didn't he came really in and out. But he walked down the aisle, everyone who was on the aisle got a high five from him because he high fived everyone on the aisle.
Dude,
But I was sitting in the middle. I didn't think that was a possibility, so I sat right in the dead center. But yeah, so I got to see a lot of people there. I didn't get to meet a lot of people there, but I got to see a lot of people there. But I met a few. I saw Mark Ruffalo for a second. I said hi to him.
no
And
way.
I gotta.
He's in that Dead Water movie, right?
He was, yeah. Well, I saw him in Dark Water. That was the movie
Dark
he was there to
Water.
promote. He was there to say like, "Hey, Dark Waters," and then nobody saw Dark Waters. I saw Dark Waters. I like Dark Waters,
He's supposed to be pretty good.
but nobody else saw.
He's
That
supposed to
was,
be in that HBO show.
yeah, the one where he plays
Where he plays two
twins.
characters.
Yeah, where it's like Mark Ruffalo and Mark Ruffalo, and I guess one of them's like a drug addict or something. I don't know. I haven't
Seen.
seen it yet.
Did
But
you see the trailer for Zola, dude?
which Zolo?
Zola. So have you heard
Zola.
about this movie, about the Twitter thread?
I have no idea what Zola's about.
Dude, you haven't heard about this movie?
I have no idea what you're
Oh, you
talking
gotta
about.
look it up.
I
So
am
it's
looking it
about
up
this
as
Twitter
we
thread
speak.
from 2010 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I mean, that's all about I know about it. And
Okay, it's
apparently,
A24.
it's coming
A24.
soon, apparently.
A24,
But
yeah.
I wish they'd just put it out, because fuck, dude. I want to see it.
There's I think anything A24 puts out is great. A24, they're good.
Imagine ranking all the A24 movies.
It would be a tough job because they're all so good.
Dude.
Because they're all so good. The only mistake they made was not picking up and distributing Sorry to Bother You, because that would be a great addition to their catalog.
That's not them?
No, I don't think it's them. I think that's like, I mean, props to whoever did it. I think that's like Universal or something. I think it's like a big production company that I'm like.
You know who else is pretty good? Neon, dude. Neon's awesome.
Neon's awesome. I didn't pay much attention to Neon, and then they're dropping Parasite, Palm Springs.
Except for what's it called? A Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
I didn't watch it.
Have you seen that?
I was going to watch it. You said it was you didn't like it.
I saw it at fucking New York Film Festival.
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know. I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. See.
I wanted it to be over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you saw Portrait and Marriage Story at the New York Film. We saw Marriage Story together.
We saw Marriage Story.
We saw that together.
Dude.
Marriage Story is great. I love Marriage.
I've only seen it once since then, dude.
Once since you saw it then?
No.
No,
yeah.
I've seen it.
I can't watch.
I only saw it then. I think it's a tough watch. It's a tough. It hits close to home.
I have watched that scene though.
Well, I've seen it. Yeah, well, they posted it on YouTube.
I've seen this.
So I've seen that scene as well. Yeah.
Every day I wake up and I wish you were dead.
Dead. And he like punches his hole right through the wall. It's like,
dude, and the knife trick.
Oh,
dude,
that was brutal. And like that worker, yeah.
What a great movie. I mean, it's not even, dude. Like, I wouldn't even say, like, I'd probably say that Parasite's a better movie, and I'd even give you like Parasite has more rewatchability for me.
I think it does. Well, Parasite's a movie that'd be
my favorite.
Marriage Story is it was a perfectly executed movie. It was very well written.
They filmed it in my fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, well, they filmed it all over Brooklyn, yeah.
I mean, they filmed it in Park Slope.
Dude. They filmed it in Park Slope.
They filmed it across the street from my elementary school. Fuck.
Right across the street from your elementary school.
I only wish Noah Baumbach had came, dude.
I know. Imagine he was there. Well, I wish the same about Martin Scorsese when I saw the Irishman. That was the other movie I saw.
Great movie, dude.
I love the Irishman, and
great.
I'm sad. Yeah, well, I'm sad that I didn't get to watch it in like that. They rented it at the Broadway theater.
I saw it there.
Yeah.
I got a cool newspaper from it.
I got the newspaper at a different event, but I have that newspaper as well. One day
Yeah,
that'll be
they
worth.
they had the newspaper downstairs.
Yeah, one day that'll be worth some money. Like, it will be like the Irishman collectible newspaper.
Yeah,
But no, I love the
I like
Irishman.
that movie a lot.
And you read the book, right?
Oh, did I tell you that I read the book?
Yeah,
I must have started reading the book.
I think you told me that you started reading the book. Yeah,
Yeah,
you didn't fin
I
you
started
didn't get
reading the book.
hmm
I didn't get too far.
you didn't get too far. Yeah, no, but I'm all over the Irishman.
Yeah, I like that movie. It's pretty good.
Uh,
I like two. I'm gonna give you two underrated picks from last year.
Give me two underrated picks. Tell me.
Waves. Have you seen Waves?
I haven't seen Waves, so I already haven't seen one of them.
Lighthouse.
The Lighthouse is. I have seen the Lighthouse. I've seen it
I've
twice.
seen it twice now.
Yeah, I've seen it twice.
I liked it
I
way less on the second watch.
really.
I think.
I think The Lighthouse is a movie. I think it's one of those movies that just kind of I haven't seen Parasite more than once, but I feel like that's
Seen
kind of like a
Parasite
movie.
4 times.
You've seen it 4 times. The
3 or
Lighthouse.
4 times.
I feel like The Lighthouse is kind of like a descent into insanity, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's
The
total.
first
It's
time I watched it, I was falling asleep in the theater because
really.
I was like tired.
I didn't get
From
to
like
see
a
it in the
long day.
theater, and I always fall
Yeah,
asleep
yeah.
when I watch movies on my computer, let alone like black and white movies. Uh, that are in like a square aspect ratio. But I got a setup together, and I watched The
Go to
Lighthouse,
my grandparents.
and I loved it. I really dug it. And Willem Dafoe was so good. He deserved a supporting
Yeah, he
action
should have
nominee.
gotten an Oscar. I
I
think
mean, he should have won.
Robert Pattinson was good too.
I thought he was, but not as good as Willem Dafoe. Not as good as Willem Dafoe. And he
I
was like
sold
this.
it to people
Yeah,
as Robert Pattinson fucks a mermaid.
that's what it is. That's
I mean,
what it
I
is.
guess that's and that's not really spoilers.
It's not a spoiler. But if you haven't seen The
I forget
Lighthouse,
what
go see it.
happens.
And Waves.
Dude, so Waves, have you seen this? You said you hadn't.
Yeah, so I haven't seen Waves.
Dude, so I tried to rewatch it
hmm
and I just skipped forward to the scene that I like and then
Yeah.
I just shut it off. Because I don't know if you've heard anything about it, but basically it's this movie, but it's like basically two movies. And one movie ends like there's no other movie like the second one was just not gonna hit as well. It's effectively it's the same. It's one movie, but there's like two parts, and the ending of one part is it's like top 5 filmmaking for me.
Top 5 filmmaking.
Like it's peak, dude. What they're doing in there's like 10 minutes where I don't know, like I can't spoil
It just
it.
was really. It was
Unless
really.
are you want to watch it?
I mean, is it streaming?
Probably not.
Is it a movie that like hinges on me not having any knowledge about it?
I yeah.
All right. Well, then yeah. Then let's not
But
talk about it.
yeah, but I really enjoy it. And Kelvin Harrison Jr. It was way
He
better
was the
than
star of it, right? Way better than Loose. Oh, you know what? I feel like I was disappointed by Loose.
Dude,
Oh, it was one of those L and Me, let me explain. It was like, oh, it's so good. It was like it was my favorite movie of the year.
oh really? He said that?
Yeah, I think that's why I
He
watched
said
it.
Parasite was better than Whiplash.
I really love Whiplash. I love Whiplash, and I
can
also
see
love La La Land. Not a lot of
Did
people
see
like La
that.
La Land. You haven't seen La La Land?
No, dude. I only got into movies kind of in 2018. So basically, anything past 2018, I probably haven't, or before 2018,
Before pre-2018?
I probably haven't seen.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I think what a year, man. We're off to a pretty good start. Netflix is bringing the goods. They have like Netflix and like Hulu and
Yeah, dude.
all of those. They have movies coming out the rest of
I
the year. There's
wonder.
like,
I
yeah.
wonder what's gonna happen to like the Oscars and shit.
Well, they postponed it to like March, I think.
March or
Um,
April.
March, yeah, I think it's March, or yeah, maybe
I
it's
don't know.
April.
I have no clue.
But and so you can like drop a movie. So like the 2020 Oscars is going to encompass all of 2020 and then like 3 months of 2021 or something to like even it out. I don't know, but
Dude, is
yeah.
the Wes Anderson movie gonna come out?
Well, that's what I was about to say. That was
Oh, is
my
that what people are
big.
really gonna say?
I was so hyped about the French Dispatch.
I don't know, dude. I have
I
saw
love
I've
Wes
seen his other
Anderson.
movies.
I love Wes Anderson, and then it's off the release schedule. What I'm really excited for is Tenet. I want to watch Tenet.
Dude, fucking
The
oh,
lengths I will go to see Tenet
dude,
in IMAX
dude, we should go
are
see it together.
far. I'm in.
Are you
Let's
down,
do it.
dude? I want to go see
Let's
it in
do it.
IMAX.
I mean, I want to see it. I want to see it at like the Lincoln Center IMAX. You know the one I'm
Dude,
talking about?
fucking dude, I saw Ad Astra there.
I Ad Astra, I think, is one of the more underrated movies of
I'll agree with you on that, dude. Dude, Moon
2019.
Pirate
Yeah,
chase scene, dude.
it's totally
If
like
that doesn't sell you, Moon
it's
Moon
literally the
Pirate
Moon
Moon
Pirate.
Pirates, dude. Where the fuck are you gonna get Moon Pirates?
I don't know where
Chase
you're gonna get Moon
scene,
Pirates from.
dude. Moon,
Let alone, yeah.
dude, and the
Go
girl
watch Ad
from
Astra.
Orange is the New Black showed
Was
up.
in it, Natasha, whatever. Yeah, I was. Ad Astra is no joke. Ad Astra is no joke, and I'm ready to see Tenet. And you know what? I don't know. I'm worried that movie theaters are not going to be open in New York
On
by the
September
time.
3rd.
Yeah, on September 3rd.
Dude,
I have a lot of hope.
I was listening to this guy. His name's Sean Chandler. Have you
Hmm.
ever heard of him?
I have heard of Sean Chandler.
Bro,
I think
I'm like on his Patreon and shit. I,
yeah.
I've been following the guy for a while. He was like,
Oh, you showed me Sean Chandler at Sean Chandler at
oh
Cannes.
right, we watched
Yeah, we watched
his
some. It's
Quentin
like
Tarantino rank.
yeah, Tarantino. I was about to say yeah.
He showed up on Andy Signore's channel
Hmm.
out of nowhere, dude. You like
Andy
Andy? I
Signore.
like Andy, dude.
I like Andy and I like Dan.
Dude, fucking Dan's channel is lit, dude.
I like Andy and I like Dan. I don't know if it's right to like Andy because I think Andy's like some
Dude, Andy
polarizing
kind of, I
figure.
don't know, dude, but Andy kind of he kind of proved that everything wasn't really accurate.
Yeah, I
But I don't know. You never know.
I don't
We
worry
don't want
too
to.
much about
The
it.
first episode, dude. We don't want to get too controversial.
We don't want to get too
No,
controversial
but
here.
no. Sean Chandler basically, he was. I was on his Patreon live, and he was like, "Well, there's going to be like two movies playing, or there's
Oh,
not going to be like a lot of movies playing." So they're gonna have Tenant on like all their screens at all these different times. So if you just pick a weird time, then you should be fine, you know? But maybe that logic doesn't really make sense in New York City. I don't know.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
Oh,
me?
wait, I can hear you now. Sorry, I just switched microphones, so like I couldn't hear you for a second.
Oh fuck.
My AirPods ran out of battery.
Oh,
Uh, but yeah, no, Sean Chandler, man, what a guy.
he's a legend, dude. I like his Patreon. I just upgraded to the 25.
Uh huh.
tier. He's cool, dude.
Yeah.
He's the
So
only Patreon that I have. I used to be on Dan Merle's.
we have Letterboxd too.
Dude, yeah, I'm a Patreon. Dude, that I think has become my favorite social media.
Your favorite
Dude, I
social media.
fucking love this app, dude.
You like maxed your profile out. It looks awesome.
Dude, yeah, go. I'll have our letterbox plugged,
Yeah.
but fucking
Plug the
yeah,
Letterboxd.
I'll plug our letterboxes, dude.
Plug.
Did you know that in your bio you can write something and then
And then
attach
link
it
to
to
it.
a
I saw
link?
that you did that. Yeah. Well, I don't know
So
that
like you go
I
on
think
my
you can do
bio
that.
and
I
you
think that is a
see,
Patreon benefit.
you think it's a Patreon benefit?
Yeah, but no, I saw you link to all of your
Me and Austin Burke, dude. I mean, Austin Burke has way more people on his. Have you heard of this guy?
Austin Burke. I mean, I know the name you're talking about. I may
Oh, you don't like him?
No, I'm looking him up right now because
Dude,
I know
he
the name.
just got Rotten Tomatoes.
He just got Rotten Tomatoes.
He's a certified critic on Rotten
Yeah, so
Tomatoes.
now he does like. Oh, I know. I know Austin Burke. Yeah,
He got me on how to sell drugs.
he got you on.
That sounds wrong, but
He
like
hooked you on it.
yeah, dude. He was like
We're talking about the Netflix. To all the people, we're talking about the Netflix show. Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
no, we're not talking. It's the TV show that you can't Google.
Yeah,
What people call it.
but yeah.
Dude, so you gotta so have you seen so the Pixar rankings are a little for me they're a little iffy because as I said, they're like
Yeah.
90% of them would go on my top 100 films because
Uh-huh.
I
'Cause
just
they're
don't
they're
have
also
like
good. I think most Pixar movies are great.
and then dude, but then you got the MCU ranking. Have you checked that out?
I just pulled it up.
Dude, fucking Captain America Winter Soldier, dude. It was one of the like four movies that I hadn't seen
I love
before
Captain
I
America.
did this, dude.
It's so good.
Movies fucking fantastic.
Where's Spider-Man? Where's Spider-Man? Oh, there it is. It's 11.
Spider-Man and Spider-Man.
Oh, I gotta tell you, Spider-Man Far From Home, I think is probably, I don't know. I really like Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh really? Yeah, I liked it. I liked it too, dude.
I think I barely liked it more than Homecoming. I think I
Oh
barely,
really?
well, because it got me so hyped for the next movie. I mean, that like after credit scene.
I mean, but that's not really like. Is that? Do we call that part of the movie?
I don't know. I think it totally is. I mean, the movie played and it was good and it was good night and I liked it a lot and it had some like that
Did
Mysterio
I
scene.
go? I watched it with you right at camp.
We saw it together at camp. I saw it for my first time and you'd already seen it. But you were like
Yeah,
you hyped me up for it.
I saw it before. Oh, I made my grandparents take me because I wasn't gonna be able to go before I went to stage door.
Hmm.
I made my grandparents take me. I was
And
like,
then you ended up
"I'm gonna watch
seeing
the new Star. It's the new fucking Spider-Man movie. Come
the
on."
new Spider. But I gotta tell you, like at the end where like it was over and I was like, oh, okay, that was really great. And then all of a sudden, like J. Jonah Jameson comes on as or not Jay,
What's his name? Fucking
J.K. Simmons comes on as Jay as the like
legend.
and so he comes and like does his character again, and then they release Peter Parker's name and Peter Parker's there and he's like, oh shit, and now Peter Parker's like a
That was
future.
kind of baity though. Like,
It's totally baited, but you know what? I fucking fell for it. I fell for it, and I've seen it twice. I saw it with you, and then I got back to New York and I saw it.
yeah, so I saw it twice.
They were playing it in 40x for $5.
40X, dude.
Yeah, have you seen a movie in 40x?
Dude, I watched fucking Ford v Ferrari in 40X.
That sounds crazy.
Dude, I was in the car with Christian Bale, dude.
I love 40x. If anybody there is 40x, just give it a shot. Like try it out.
Dude, I saw Star Wars in 40X.
I saw Batman v Superman in 40x. That was the first movie I saw in 40x.
Kind of.
And
Yeah,
everybody didn't like it. And I gotta tell you, I've officially decided that any movie in 40x, I think 40x can turn a bad movie into a good movie because I just have so much fun.
Dude, what do you think about the Snyder Cut?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
The dark side is there, dude.
I'm actually. So I saw that HBO Max is releasing the Snyder Cut, right? Or they're reshooting it.
So you got HBO Max, right?
I have HBO Max. Yeah. I have it. HBO Max is great. HBO Max is totally great. I'm ready for this. I'm excited for the prospect of the Snyder Cut. I feel like it seems cool.
Dude, apparently Ryan Reynolds might be in it.
Well, not apparently. He is gonna be in it. I follow someone. I follow like a YouTube person, and they basically like broke the story that Ryan Reynolds is gonna be in it, and then like.
No way, dude.
Yeah, or what? They didn't like, but it seems like the DC, DC fandom.
Yeah.
And so supposedly, like.
When is it?
Supposedly, like they'll like release it there, and they'll say like.
Do you know
the DC fandom, like they're gonna announce that Ryan Reynolds is in a Snyder Cut.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
Shit.
Uh-oh, dude. Can you hear me?
Now my sound's back.
Yo, can you hear me?
Sound's back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, you can? When do you know when?
No, I can hear you now. Yeah.
When is the fandom thing?
It's late August. It's late August.
Oh,
I think it's I can look it up. I think it's in like a week or two.
You know what else is late August?
Phineas and
Ferb.
Candace across the universe. Candace against the universe. So there's not a lot of things I'm excited for in life. But that is something. I'm just joking to build it up because that is something that I'm so ready to just sit down and see. I'm such a Phineas and Ferb fan. I mean, it doesn't get better than Phineas and Ferb, and I'm ready to watch. I saw Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension is like the other one that they did, and I loved Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. That was like their first movie. I love Phineas and Ferb. I'm ready to see Candace across. I'm ready to see anything Phineas and Ferb does. I'm ready. I'm ready to see. I'm there.
I remember when they teased it when they announced Disney Plus.
I gotta tell you, do you have Disney Plus?
Dude, I fucking live on Disney Plus since I've been doing these rankings.
Yeah, well, cause I guess MCU and all the MCU movies are there, and then all the Disney movies are there that you're doing. So I had Disney Plus.
Oh, you got rid of it.
And I got rid of it because I wasn't using it. And then so now I'm just getting trials when there's something. Like I made a trial and I watched Artemis Fowl.
How is that?
That was fucking garbage. It was total garbage. I can't believe they made that movie.
I heard it's almost so bad that it's good.
I don't know. I watched it and it was too small a scope, They were trying to make a franchise, but it had such a big budget, but it was just like most of it just took place at like Fowl Manor. I never read the book, so I don't like get the.
Oh yeah.
But like I didn't dig it.
It's the one movie that came out there were like 3 movies that came out on the 12th of June.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch? Oh, that was the big week because I think that was the week King of Staten Island, The Five Bloods, and Artemis Fowl. They all came out. Yeah, I remember that was a big week. But no, I saw that. I also saw Capone. You know Capone?
Yeah, is that supposed to be good?
It isn't supposed to be good. It has pretty mixed reviews. Tom Hardy's in it. And it's directed by the guy who did Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and so he did that Fantastic Four movie. I guess that's not an MCU canon. I don't think it's MCU at all. But I didn't like the Fantastic Four movie at all. But it's the guy who did it, and I watched it, and I gotta tell you, I really dug it. I really dug it. I don't think it's for everybody. I don't know that you'd like it, but
Yeah, I don't know.
it's a movie that I watched, and I mean, I was super hyped for it. I was a little disappointed at the end of it, but I really, as a whole, I really dug it.
Mm.
I was all over it. Yeah, I was all over it. But yeah, we got a lot of big movies coming up this year. A
The
lot of big movies that are already out.
Wonder Woman Part 2.
Wonder Woman 1984, which I'm super excited for.
Dude,
Um,
fucking Dune.
Dune. Dune is
I'm
one of
very
my.
hyped for Dune.
I am so high. Well, I saw that Dune may not finish on time.
Oh yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, and I'm very
Yeah.
I'm cautious. I'm worried that it may not make its release date this year, especially because it's so big budget, and there's going to be two of them that are like already like
They're
two of
two
them already
back to
like.
back.
I think there's like two back to back. I
I heard
think
it's making a trilogy.
I forget. Maybe there's a TV series that's greenlit, but this definitely is not the only piece of Dune that's coming out. They're really trying to
Have you
yeah. So it's
seen
the first of a so it's a two-part adaptation. There's going to be two Dune movies. There's a planned sequel, and then there's a planned prequel spin-off series.
Wow. It's a lot of Dune.
That's a lot of Dune. I like Dune. I'm ready. I'm ready for a lot of
Have you
Dune.
read it?
Have you read Dune? I have not. I haven't read Dune. I don't. I'm not a big
Apparently
reader.
the original movie is not great.
No, well, no, it's not. Even though it's directed by David Lynch,
I
who's a
haven't
big
seen
deal.
the
But
original.
yeah, no, nobody likes it. But I love the cast. You got Timothy Chalamet, Zendaya,
Sad boy.
Oscar Isaac, Dave Bautista, Javier
Dave
Bardem.
Bautista?
Yeah, Jason
Javier
Momoa,
Bardem. Yo, he's
Rebecca
another guy who's one of
Ferguson,
my favorites.
Josh Brolin. I mean,
Dude,
it's a
Josh
great
Brolin?
Josh Brolin.
They're just doing
Thanos is in
No
it.
Country for Old Men, dude.
They're totally doing No Country for Old Men. They got Thanos, they got Aquaman, they got Poe Dameron, they got
Aquaman.
MJ. Yeah,
Jason Momoa?
Jason Momoa is in Dune.
Dude,
Yeah, no, it looks crazy. It
that's
looks crazy.
have you seen
I
the Star Trek show
which
by the
there's
Rick
so
and Morty
many.
guys?
Oh, Lower Decks.
Yeah.
I haven't. Have you?
No, it looked good, but I heard it's not very good.
Yeah, I heard it's not very good either.
But I
Um,
don't know, it looked good to me.
well, I'm not a big Star Trek guy. I feel like that's a show for big Star Trek people. I don't have
Supposedly it's better if you don't like Star Trek.
really. Well, I don't like dislike Star Trek. I just don't know Star Trek.
Yes, it's for like that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know.
Watch the one on Hulu by the Rick and Morty guys,
No, I've only seen Rick and Morty.
the Solar Opposites.
Is it good?
That was pretty good.
It's good.
So,
I
but the
saw.
thing is,
Yeah.
it was good, but there was only really one thing that was good about it,
Mm,
and it was so basically one of the plot points is, and this isn't. I wouldn't really say that this is spoilers. One of
I don't plan on watching it, so
one of the plot. Okay, so then whatever. But
go ahead.
so they're aliens. Are you
Yeah,
familiar with the premise?
I'm familiar with the premise. It's
So,
like
and it feels very like you. I actually think maybe you'd like it.
you think
Um,
I'd like it?
yeah,
Maybe I will watch
but
it.
it's not. This isn't really spoilery. So
Yeah.
so so they're aliens, and the one guy has a shrink ray, and
Mm,
basically he whenever he meets someone, he can just shrink them. So he
yeah.
shrinks them, and he collects these little people,
Uh-huh.
and he puts them in this wall in their house. And these walls have like different tiers. So there's an episode where they go into the wall and look at like what happens in the wall,
And that was your
and the
favorite
tyrant.
episode?
It's it's you could almost, I don't know, because I've watched the entire thing. Like I
Hmm.
watched the show through because it's only like 8 half-hour episodes,
Yeah,
and I think you could just watch the Wall episode, but the
and be
Wall
totally.
episode is more than solid. It's pretty good. I mean
It's
it's
very good.
interesting, you know.
Uh-huh. It's good. I saw the new show on HBO Max by the people who did Regular Show. Did you watch Regular
Oh,
Show?
is that good? I want to watch it.
It's close enough. I really liked it. Yeah, I watched every episode. I just like
Really?
binged them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
They're like 10-minute. There's like 8 episodes, but each episode has like 2 segments. Except for the last one, I think. Or it's something like
Oh,
that.
it's super short
Yeah.
because I haven't been utilizing my HBO Max.
I haven't been either. But I watched
'Cause I
it.
have all of
I
them. I have
utilized it for
Peacock.
this. Yeah. Oh, I don't. I have Peacock. Have you paid for? You pay for Peacock?
Yeah, I pay for the $9.99.
Oh, I don't pay for Peacock. I
I
have the
told you,
free
dude,
tier.
if you want to scam anybody, scam me.
Scam you.
Dude,
You'll.
when are they gonna put profiles on the Peacock? That's something that bothers
I
me.
don't know. I haven't. I gotta tell you, I have not. I have
I
not
want to
actually
cancel it. But
really done much
my
with
dad
Peacock.
used it.
Yeah.
Watched this show from England.
Yeah.
So I guess yeah, I mean he did kind of make it worth it because he was gonna have to.
I'll tell you. So do you have Quibi? Are you that gullible?
I think I canceled it.
Yeah, see, I canceled Quibi. They tried to hook me. I got that 90-day whatever trial. And then
I
I
liked
said,
the Chrissy Court.
I liked Christy Court and I watched the Most Dangerous Game show as well. The one with
I
Christoph
liked the
Waltz.
one Get Punked with
I didn't even watch that.
that was
I watched basically
Forget
nothing on
Prank.
Quibi.
Prank.
I gave up. It's punked. Yeah. I gave up on Quibi. I didn't
It was
I was
good.
like
Apparently there's a Will Smith show going to Quibi.
there's so many
You
things
see
going to
that?
Quibi. I'm not paying anything for Quibi. I'm not doing it. I'm not spending $1 on Quibi, my friend.
Apparently, dude, what is it? I think it's Friends or it's something.
Yeah, well, that's HBO Max. They got
Friends
Friends
is
there.
going to Peacock or some shit.
No, no, no. Friends is on HBO Max.
It's something that's been on HBO
The
Max.
Office. The Office is on Netflix, and it's going
No,
to.
it's fucking. It's something, dude, and it was on HBO
Oh,
Max.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Yeah,
Harry Potter.
it's been on
Uh,
HBO Max, and now it's gonna go to Peacock.
yeah. I. That makes sense. I don't care. I haven't watched the
The
Harry
thing that
Potter
I don't like
series
is
on
that the
HBO Max.
library can't stay the same.
Well, I mean, that's the whole thing about streaming. It's always shifting.
I mean, but not the Disney Plus stuff.
Well, that's because Disney that that's how Disney can have a streaming service that's so cheap is because they don't outsource. All of their content that's on Disney Plus is content that they own.
Yeah.
They own the rights to all of the Disney content that's featured on their service. They don't really have to pay for any of it. And
But
then
they
they
don't
license
have like
off.
Bunked. You
They don't
know
have
Bunked
what?
from Disney
Bunk?
Channel? It's on Netflix.
Oh, well, oh, so that's the thing. Yeah, so some of the things they'd already given to Netflix prior, and then some of the things they like to put on other services just to like promote Disney as a brand. So like
Yeah, they
Princess and
just
the
got
Frog is on
incredible
Netflix.
too bad.
Yeah, but Princess and the Frog's on Netflix. I think like Pocahontas and
No,
I think
Princess and
are
the Frog is on Disney.
yeah, but it's also on Netflix.
Oh, it's
It's on
also
both.
on Netflix?
Yeah, yeah, and so I think they put some things on like more than one service just to kind of like promote the.
Because they just got Incredibles 2 back, and they're gonna get Ant-Man and the Wasp back.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. I liked Ant-Man and the Wasp, I think, but I
It
don't
was
actually
okay.
really remember. I think it was just kind of fine.
I think we
That was
saw
another
that
camp
together
movie.
too.
We saw that together as well. Yeah, that was another camp movie. That was another camp movie.
Dude,
Yeah. Well, yeah. How was online camp this year?
It's different.
It's
We
different.
did this play about Sandy Hook.
Hmm.
Don't want to bring the mood down, but yeah, it was interesting.
Hmm.
The people were cool. Why? What? You didn't want to do it, or like?
You know what? Well, it was a commitment, and I knew I had some. I knew I was going to be gone for a week. Right in the middle of my session, in
Oh
New
yeah.
Jersey. Yeah, I knew I was going to be with a friend in New Jersey, and I didn't think I'd be able to. I had already
Yeah,
put a
I
plan
wish I
together.
kind of hadn't done it either because I was kind of. It's in
It
the
just
middle
it
of the day, and there's
Yeah,
I couldn't do anything.
it seemed like something I wouldn't have. I would have started and been like unhappy having done it.
It was
Hmm.
definitely like. I mean, it was just in the middle of the day, so it was like I couldn't go anywhere.
You couldn't do anything.
I
No,
mean,
no, I
like
get
I haven't
that.
really been quarantining like I should. Um,
Yeah, no,
but it was good.
I haven't necessarily either. I don't think many people are. I think some people are.
Hmm.
You're in the city right now?
No, I'm actually in the Hamptons.
Oh, so it's like super safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like pretty safe. I'm going to
Yeah.
the Hamptons this upcoming week. But that
Oh
means
yeah.
but Yeah,
That's.
but I mean that's good that you're in the Hamptons because I feel like
I mean, I'm
it's
going
safer
back in
there.
like 2 weeks or in a
But I
week.
feel like I don't know. It's all safe.
You're in
Stay
Brooklyn,
safe, guys. I'm in Brooklyn. Yeah.
dude. I want to
Do
go back
you?
to the Cobble Hill Cinema.
I want to go back to the Cobble Hill Cinema. I never really went to the Cobble Hill Cinema very
That's
much. I
that's
went
the
there a
place
lot.
where I saw Marriage Story for the second time.
I went there a lot when I was young, and I didn't come a lot. You
Oh,
saw Marriage Story there? I couldn't see Marriage Story for a second time. I
I
think that would have
saw
been
Batman v Superman there too.
Batman v Superman.
Oh, you know what
But
other movie I saw there? The
what are the movies? I saw The Good Dinosaur there.
a great movie or good movie, okay
The
movie.
Good
I
Dinosaur?
like it. People give it a lot of
Oh,
hate, and I'm just like,
I'm one of those people.
why? It's
I
not
am one of
that
those
bad.
people. Well, no, it's not terrible, but I feel like if Pixar is gonna put time and money into making a movie, and they're gonna get a great voice cast with like Jeffrey Wright and Anna Paquin, Sam Elliott,
Anna
and Frances
Paquin is in
McDormand,
it.
Anna Paquin's in it. I mean,
She's
that's a
the mom.
great. I guess so, but it is a great voice. I mean, Frances McDormand, Jeffrey Wright, Anna Paquin, Sam. Those are big deals.
No,
I feel like,
Anna Paquin is one of the dinosaurs.
but
I
I
don't
feel
know.
like if you're gonna
Sam
get that
Elliott
group
is the other.
together and they spent $175 million on that movie, on a Pixar movie, on an animated movie. And I feel like if you're gonna spend that much money on a movie and get Pixar behind it, I feel like it has to be good, you know. And it was not, yeah, but it wasn't like incredible.
I mean,
It was just
yeah,
kind of fine.
I guess
I
so.
mean, think about it this way: that had $175 million budget. Um, Ratatouille had an $150 million budget. And Ratatouille, I feel like, is eons
I
better.
saw a video that was saying that Ratatouille is Pixar's magnus opus.
I don't know that I'd say that.
Magnus.
I've seen that video too. Ratatouille is not my favorite Pixar movie, but I really like
Oh, what's your
Ratatouille.
favorite Pixar movie?
I don't know. I think they're all so good, but Inside Out's really great. That
I think Inside Out is the best one.
that might be it. That might be
It's
it.
such
I
a
really like that
daunting
one.
thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about the Pixar movies. The great thing is they're all good. They're
Yeah,
all
like
good.
90% of them.
They're all good.
The
They're all good.
MCU movies, on the other hand, no.
No, they're not all
Dude,
good.
they're all like 2 hours. I don't understand
You know what
how
I
they're all 2 hours. What?
the word
Like,
the
because
dark world.
Pixar proved, dude, because Pixar proved you didn't need to take 2 hours to have a good movie.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Pixar movies are pretty short. Most of them are. Most of
Yeah.
them are just like an hour and a half, maybe hour 45. Um,
But
some are,
all the
yeah.
MCUs.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, I think some movies need it. Like Avengers Endgame, I think was perfect the length. I think some people have a problem with the length. I think
Oh yeah,
I
those aren't the movies that I'm talking about.
I thought 3 hours, but like for a movie like Thor: The Dark World, which I saw it in the theaters and I remember really disliking it to an incredible extent. I haven't seen it since. I mean that movie didn't even need an hour. I mean, that movie nobody needed to see that movie. That movie didn't need. I was like not on board with
It
that
wasn't
movie.
that bad.
I didn't love it.
I'd never seen it before.
I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I
Dude,
have a few.
First Avenger fucking sucks balls. Dude, First Avenger is
I
so
haven't seen First
fucking
Avenger in
boring.
forever. Well, I'll tell
I
you,
hated that movie.
I have a real hot take. I have a hot take, and it's one that most people don't think, and I do not believe you at all agree with this hot take because it's hard. There's a select group of people who agree with this, and then nobody else does. I think Iron Man 3 is the best Iron Man movie. And I think it's one of the better MCU movies. And I've only seen it. I only saw it once in
I wouldn't
theaters.
be against that.
I only saw Iron Man
didn't
3
rank it that way, but I wouldn't be against that.
but I gotta tell you, I remember I saw Iron Man 3 and I haven't seen it since, but I really should. But those MCU movies are so long. I feel like I need to watch all of them over again, like you did to really watch them all. But I
It's
mean,
very like
it's a lot of the same. I feel like they're all pretty
yeah,
similar.
it gets really soap opera-y.
Yeah, I feel like
It's
I feel
very
like
soapy.
watching them all, I feel like I'd kind of realize how similar they are. And like when I get to Guardians of the Galaxy, it would be like a nice break. I feel like they're all like one thing, and then I get to like, but even Guardians isn't really a break. I don't know. I
Yeah.
feel like
Well,
they're good to watch.
I watched it in
Yeah.
chronological order, like
Uh-huh.
of like when the movies take place, not when they came
Yeah.
out. So I watched
So you started
Guardians.
with Captain Marvel first?
No, I started with First Avenger.
Oh, that's right. So you
Then I
started with
watched
First
Captain
Avenger,
Marvel.
then Captain Marvel.
And then I kind of switched it around. I watched at the towards the end I switched it around. I watched
Hmm.
um Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther because Thor Ragnarok and Doctor Strange kind of bleed into each other,
Yeah.
you know? So,
Yeah, I do know. Well, I love Thor Ragnarok.
yeah. I
Thor
always thought it
Ragnarok's
was my
sick.
favorite one. I
And
realized
then
that it's up there, but
yeah, I think Avengers Endgame is the best by far.
I,
I really liked Infinity War though too. I remember I was
Infinity
so
War is second for me, dude.
when it ended, the moment when Infinity War ended, and the whole movie had happened, and it was building up to this one thing, and I had no idea what to expect, and then all of a sudden, just half of the world was gone,
Crazy.
and he said, and all he wanted to do was just sit and watch the sunset. That's all Thanos wanted to do, and then it perfectly ended with Thanos sitting
Avengers
down.
Campus, bro.
Avengers Campus postponed. It's not coming out. It's
When's it
not.
coming, dude?
I don't know.
It
I
got
don't know.
postponed?
Well, I think so. It was supposed
I
to
had
come
to
out
get
like
this on eBay.
I think it was already supposed to come
It
out.
was supposed to open
I think already.
in July, dude.
Yeah, and it's August now. I think construction probably
Well,
got postponed.
they didn't open the park yet.
Yeah, well, Disney World's open. Do they do those the marathons right now?
No, there's no the marathons for November got canceled.
So it's gonna be a while till there's marathons.
I'm supposed to run in January though.
Well, let's hope that works out, right?
Facts, dude. Get
Let's
on Rise
hope.
of the Resistance again.
Rise of the Resistance.
My shirt for that is over there somewhere.
Hmm.
Dude,
They're
love
stacked with the Disney shirts. I love Disney. I love Disney World so much.
I had to
Uh,
get this one on eBay. It's legit though, because it has like the
yeah, no, it's for sure legit because
from
it has
D20.
that arm thing.
I think it's
The
from
only
D20.
Disney shirt I have is I have a Disneyland shirt, a Splash Mountain Disneyland shirt, and that's all I have.
Can you
And
believe
now that's
my
like
clothes?
I know I now can't like wear that shirt.
I don't feel
Uh,
bad though.
I love Splash Mountain.
I mean, it was an old
I feel
ride.
terrible. I love the old rides.
I'm excited for the new ride though.
But I really like Princess and the Frog, and so I'm excited for the new one as well.
I know we said we weren't going to get controversial, but I think one time we do one of these, we should both have watched Song of the South.
I'm ready. Next time, ladies and gentlemen on the podcast, next time we come here,
that could be interesting, right?
We will have both seen Song of the South.
I found it on YouTube.
It's on like archive.org. It's like on like I think it's just on like
that's how I got on the Bill Burr podcast.
I think it's just on like the archives. I think it is just on I think it's just on the archives.
Cool if they put it on Disney. I don't know.
I think they should put it on Disney Plus. I think if they put a disclaimer before it, I think that's totally fine.
The argument that people make to like for it to be like out there, it's certainly not for kids though.
No, I mean I think here's the thing. I think if Disney Plus is a streaming service, which their whole marketing and how they market themselves is we have all of the Disney content and all of these things that were in the vault and that you could only get on DVD. Now they're available to you. You can get them, you can watch them, you can stream them here on Disney Plus, everything. And so I think Song of the South should be there. And I think I haven't seen it in a while, so I'm not gonna go out there and say it's racist. I saw some of it once, not all of it, but I saw some of it once long ago. But I think it is definitely very controversial at the very least.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
And
I do
saw.
Want to watch it. I don't know.
So I'll tell you. So I saw like when I was like 5, and I love Disney. I watched some of the animated sections of it. Not all of it. I still haven't like seen the movie, but I've seen like certain snippets of the movie that are that like I found online. Like I found like the Zippity Doodah scene and watched it, I think once.
Yeah, I can never sing that song again.
I know, now you can't. I love Zippity Doodah, man, and now they're like it's not good. I don't know. I love Zippity Doodah. I love Splash Mountain, man. All the songs on Splash Mountain.
It's a great ride, dude.
It's a great. I like the old rides. That's what I love about Disney. You get like the old and the new. But I get the people want to change it. I think it's fine. Just because and it's not like it's being replaced with something terrible. It's getting like reskinned into a Princess and the Frog ride.
Finally, Princess and the Frog.
And I love Princess and the Frog. I've been waiting for like the New Orleans area to get like a Princess and the Frog. I mean, they have New Orleans Square and they do nothing with it.
Apparently, they have a boat ride.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for Princess and the Frog to get some more representation in the park. Because I gotta tell you, like a log flume with like I'm almost there and like friends on the other side and we're like Dr. Facilier, like it's like
that'd be cool if you come.
And like imagine like you're going up and they're like doing like the friends on the other side and they're like, "Oh, you ready?"
That'd be good.
And then you get to the top, but I've got friends on the other side, and then you go, psh, like that's awesome.
I am excited to see that movie again.
Now I'm ready.
Because I'm watching the Disney, and you gotta have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
With these, so like before it was Endgame.
You were looking for it.
All of them were
the
good.
Very last movie, yeah.
But
yeah, I will tell you right. So you're watching all the Disney animated movies
right now.
I think they become more watchable as they go on. I think I really like some of the old ones when I was younger, but I can't imagine that I'd like them the same today.
I'll give you in my notes. I do this as I go. I don't put them on Letterboxd yet.
Yeah.
But because I learned patience for lists on Letterboxd from you, because you were like, I only update it like every once in a while.
Yeah.
So
I do halfway.
2020, and then I just kind of bailed on that.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, from the 4 ones that I've seen, and you're gonna lose all respect for me as any kind of film person.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why I couldn't be like 100% like a film guy.
Yeah.
Dumbo, Pinocchio, Snow White, Fantasia. Dude, Fantasia fucking.
Oh, I don't like Fantasia.
Dude, people
I don't think
apparently
that's a hot
love it.
take. People,
Dude, all the
no.
guys that I have on
Well,
Letterboxd that have reviewed it
really.
give it 5 fucking stars.
Well, I think you can't like adamant. I think you can't be like a film person like this don't like Fantasia, but nobody likes Fantasia. It's like old and
Dude,
yeah,
I
no.
hate it.
Nobody likes Fantasia.
Dude, why? Like, I can't do a movie with no dialogue.
No. I don't
Sorry.
like I don't dig Fantasia at all. I like Pinocchio a lot.
Except
But these are all
Pinocchio's a
movies I
little
haven't seen in
racist, right? With
forever. Yeah, I mean,
the
all
foxes
these movies were like mildly
and the
racist.
crows
And
in Dumbo.
yeah, and the crows and Dumbo. I thought they cut the crows out in Disney.
No, the crows were
No,
still
the
there when
crows
I
are
watched
there.
it today.
The crows are there. All the movies are mildly racist. They do the crows a few times. They have them. I think the crows are like in Jungle Book too. But I think my thought is, my memory is, I really liked Alice in Wonderland. I think that's where like the Disney animation
They
parks
really
started to
hit
get
their
good.
stride.
That's what I mean. I haven't seen them really any of them in many years, but Alice in Wonderland's good. Peter Pan is great. I really love Peter Pan.
Dude, I'm excited for the Three Caballeros.
I
I'm
don't think so.
excited.
Have you
Dude,
seen it?
mainly I'm excited. No, I haven't seen that one. I'm excited for New Groove.
I think the Three Caballeros I think might be really boring.
Emperor's New Groove, dude.
Emperor's New Groove I love. I mean, let me
Dude,
pull up
that's
a list
why
of
I'm
Disney
excited
animated
for the
movies.
post-Renaissance Dark Age.
Uh-huh.
You know how they have all these different,
Yeah.
because
So
there's
I'll tell you.
58 fucking movies.
Mm-hmm.
So by the end of the summer, I'll have seen 100+ movies.
I know you're on track to see more new releases this year than I have seen this year.
I mean, I'm not going to see 100 new releases, though.
No. I don't think any of us. I don't think anybody's going to see 100 new.
No, fucking LME and Austin Burt.
Well, that's because they go to the like Sundance and stuff. So they see movies.
No,
that we
they
just don't.
watch all these movies on Netflix and.
But I don't want to see like bad movies.
I figured that out.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
gonna waste my time.
I don't want to waste my time.
Says
But I
the
mean,
guy who watched Kissing Booth too the other day.
yeah. See, I didn't watch Kissing Booth. I watched All the Boys I Loved before too, though.
Have you seen the Fuck It list?
The what list? The Fuck It list?
Dude, it's this movie on Netflix.
All Netflix is crazy.
Basically, dude, this kid has been like perfect his whole life. He gets into all the Ivies except he gets waitlisted at Harvard. And then he goes to one, he says, fuck it, I'm gonna go to one senior prank. He ends up getting caught, and through his friend, the administration building of his school burns down. And he gets, I mean, you're not gonna watch it, right? I mean, that's not spoilers.
Wait, is it good?
No. So basically,
no, then I won't watch it.
I mean, that's not spoilers, but that's part of the premise.
Yeah, no,
And
you can tell
he
me.
decides to make this list called the Fuck It list.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes this like internet trend. And then he decides, and then Harvard finds out about this, and they want him to write an essay about what he's learned from the Fuck It list.
Yeah.
And he writes this essay, and at the end, he's like, fuck it. No, I don't
want to go to
Harvard. No, he decides he doesn't want to go to Harvard. And he ends up with this girl who he's liked for forever. It was so... But the only reason I watched it was because the kid from Blackish, he's in Good Dinosaur. He plays the big brother.
Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He, dude, he played a gay character, dude.
Hmm.
Came out, dude. He was good. I mean, the one scene was the only
Yeah.
good, okay part of the movie.
Uh-huh.
And Karan Barr was in it.
I don't know.
Ravi
Oh, Ravi.
from Jesse,
Jesse. Oh, what a blast from the past.
and the
Jesse.
guy, and he also voiced Baljeet.
Oh. So he's not messing around. You gotta love Baljeet. Baljeet.
Yeah, it was not a good movie, dude.
Well, so let me ask you this, by the way, about your Disney list. Are you watching like animation and like are you
I'm
watching
just
movies like
watching Walt
Enchanted?
Disney animation.
No, I know, but Enchanted is like an animation live action
No,
hybrid. That's not making your list. Who Framed Roger Rabbit isn't making your list.
no. The
Uh,
Song of the South not making the list.
Song of South is
There's
not making the list.
58 movies, so there's Walt Disney Animation Studios has a list of 58 movies,
Hmm.
and those 58 movies that I'm watching.
Okay.
Currently, I've seen 31% of them.
You've seen 31. Let me look. Walt Disney Animation Studios
There's
movies.
58 movies.
There's
So that's where I got
58.
this list from. Dude, I'm excited for Zootopia, Moana, Wreck-It
Oh,
Ralph,
I love Zootopia.
Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, Tangled, Meet the Robinsons,
Meet the Robinsons. So
Brother
hold on.
Bear.
Wait, so let me ask you. So have you seen
I've
so
seen
you're
most of the
watching
recent ones.
yeah, so I see the list. There's 58 Disney animated movies. Walt Disney
I've seen
Animation
all
Studios.
of them back to, so
So
starting from the newest,
mhm,
except those two at the front, I forgot to add in while I was making. I gotta set
yeah.
it on my computer to make the list in.
Oh, you're almost at the Three Caballeros. You're at Saludos Amigos, the Three Caballeros, Make My Music, Fun and Fancy Free, Melody Time.
Yeah,
These look like on some of these look unwatchable.
dude,
The
Fun
Adventures,
Fancy Free, Melody
yeah.
Time are gonna be
Uh,
a borderline unwatchable.
yeah. The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I guess
That
that
I'm
would be a little
excited for.
that actually sounds kind of fun. Cinderella, I don't think I ever loved Cinderella. That was never my jam. Alice in Wonderland, I remember liking. Peter Pan, I love Peter Pan. Lady and the Tramp,
Dude, the live action remake,
I
Disney
watched the
Plus,
live action remake.
was not bad.
It was not bad. I really liked
Not
the
bad.
trailer. I really liked the trailer, and I watched it. And you know what I gotta tell you? I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Then you got Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty's fine. I don't have anything against it.
101 Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians. I like 101 Dalmatians. It's just kind of fine. Sword in the Stone. I think that may be a little unwatchable. I don't
Yeah,
remember
fact.
liking that. The Jungle Book is fun. The Aristocats. I don't know. That may be pretty unwatchable as well.
Robin Hood,
Robin Hood. I've seen Robin Hood too many times. That's totally unwatchable for me
Winnie the
at
Pooh.
this point. Winnie the Pooh. I don't know about. The Rescuers. I never
That's
liked the
supposed to be
Rescuers,
good.
but people
I
really like
think
the
I've seen
Rescuers.
that
I don't
one.
hate on it. The Fox and the Hound. I couldn't get myself excited about that. The Black Cauldron is fun. I've never seen it, but
Dude,
it sounds
that
really
Black
cool.
Cauldron is going to be unwatchable.
You think the Black Cauldron's unwatchable? I've never seen it, but I feel like it seems kind of cool.
I think I'm not going to like it at all.
I don't know, but then you get good. Then you get to Aladdin. Aladdin's good. Little Mermaid's good. Beauty and the Beast. Pocahontas. Pocahontas is fine. I don't like that actually very much. Hercules is good. I love Hercules. Mulan, Tarzan, Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis: The Lost Empire, Treasure Planet,
Wait,
Lilo and
did you say you
Stitch.
didn't like Hercules?
No, I just said I loved
Oh,
Hercules.
yeah, I love Hercules. Did you see the
No, I don't.
musical?
I said I don't like Pocahontas. I did. Well, you
Oh.
saw the musical. I remember. I never
Dude, the
saw the musical.
musical was. I was very excited for it.
And it was no good. It
They
was
put the public in it.
uh huh. What was it? It was at the public theater, right?
No, I don't want to plug my old podcast, but
Tony's
I
Wednesday
had
night
seen it.
podcast.
I had seen it. Like there's an episode where I talk about it.
I'm gonna plug the pod right now. If you
There's
haven't, go
six.
check out
There's
Tony's
only
Wednesday
6
night
episodes, dude.
podcast. There's 6 episodes to watch and enjoy.
Um,
They're, I don't know, an hour each. We're pushing
yeah,
2 hours
something
here.
like
We're
that. The
we're better
last
than that
ones are
damn
an hour.
podcast. Yeah.
But no, so they put the public in it because it was
Mhm.
for this public theater. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
look at it. But
Yeah.
basically, they had the
I don't.
public in it,
Uh-huh. And it wasn't good. It was no good.
and the people that were like Broadway level talent were
We're
great,
great. Yeah.
fantastic. But they just had this. They put the public in it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like, what's
That's
going on?
not.
Yeah.
But I would watch it if they took it to Broadway, or
Well, if
if
they
they did
took it
a
to Broadway, they
recording.
wouldn't have those people. Yeah.
Dude, Jelani Aladdin killed it.
Jelani Aladdin
He's the guy who
killed it.
played Kristoff on Broadway
Oh, okay.
originally.
Yeah, he's no joke.
He was great.
He's no joke at all. But yeah, here's the problem with the Disney movies. We watch Brother Bear.
That's not bad.
I've never seen Brother Bear, but that's
I've never seen that. Treasure
Then
Planet.
then Treasure Planet. I've want to see Treasure Planet. I've never seen it. Then Home on the Range. Now that is totally unwatchable. Home on the Range was such a bad movie that Disney that was a hand animated 2D animated movie, and it was so bad that Disney said, you know what, this was so terrible they were doing away with the whole 2D animation concept and never did one again until Princess and the Frog. But they did. That was the last official 2D animated movie. Chicken Little came out. I like Chicken Little. Meet the Robinsons. Bolt. I do like Bolt.
Oh, I guess you're right. Bolt.
Yeah.
Bolt is awesome.
Bolt's awesome. And then John Lasseter with Pixar was like, guys, we can't have the last hand animated Disney movie be Home on the Range, like the worst Disney movie ever. We got to have one final hand drawn animated princess movie. And so let's get Tiana and have the first Black princess. And they did it, and the Prince and the Frog came out, and I loved it. It's great.
Did you know Dr. Facilier is in Community?
Yeah, Keith David.
Have you ever watched that?
I've seen some of Community.
Dude,
But I haven't like.
they fucking botched the end, dude.
I know, it's one of those shows nobody likes the ending of.
They botched, and it's not even like that. I didn't like the last season, dude. It's because they do. We don't got to talk about it. Spoilers.
Yeah.
Unless you're like.
No, I'm not gonna watch Community. I don't think.
So, dude. So Jeff and Annie.
Yeah.
So I always thought that Jeff and Annie should end up together.
Mhm.
After not from the beginning, but after a while.
Yeah.
Oh, they should totally end up together.
It'll look that way, yeah. They're perfect.
So they, at the end, dude, they still could have done it, and it would have been great. But, dude, Annie is going to do this thing with the FBI, so she's gonna leave, and Jeff is gonna teach. He's gonna teach at the college.
Yeah.
And she goes, what did she say? He's all sad about it and shit, but the guy's like fucking 40 years old, dude.
Yeah.
He's like in his late 30s, and the girl, and he's in her late 20s, and he's upset about. He's like, it was very like what, and they're back in the study room. It's like one of the last scenes. And she comes back, and she's like, having talked to the rest of the gang, she's like, they want you to give me a goodbye kiss. Dude, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
Dude, it was like taking a big dump on the whole show.
And it just kind of it ruined it all. That
It
whole like
didn't ruin it all for me. Like, I'm sure I could. I mean, I don't know why I would rewatch it. It is like really, really good. The first
But
season,
if you did, like,
dude, because they don't like. It was so weird. They're like, we're gonna give a goodbye kiss. Like that doesn't. That is so awkward.
yeah, didn't do it.
Oh,
Didn't do it. Yeah.
but
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
but then after all that, you get Tangled
Yeah, you get
and
Tangled.
Wreck-It Ralph and
It gets good. You get Tangled,
Frozen.
Winnie the Pooh. You gotta watch Winnie the Pooh. I
Yeah,
don't know how. I mean, that'll be fine, I guess.
three
It's
point
near enough.
six.
Yeah, people like that. You got Frozen. I've seen Frozen. I don't want to see it again. So I
Dude,
don't.
people don't like that movie. I don't.
Frozen. Oh, I really like Frozen, but I don't want to see it again. I've seen it too recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you got Big Hero 6. I really like Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Zootopia. I'd be really excited to watch Zootopia. Moana. I've seen Moana, but I'd be excited to watch
I
it
like
again.
Moana.
Ralph Breaks the Internet. I couldn't garner up any excitement for Ralph Breaks the
What?
Internet.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Nah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Ralph Breaks the Internet is better than Wreck-It Ralph.
No.
Yes.
No.
Dude.
Get
Hang
get
on.
out of
Hang on.
yeah.
Hang on.
All right.
Hang on, dude. Hang on. Because
I'm hanging on.
okay, dude. Hang on. Because
Mhm.
when spoilers, I'm assuming
Spoilers.
you've seen it because you were like,
I've
oh,
seen them both.
I couldn't garner up any excitement.
I've seen it. I just saw it, man. It was just in the theaters, and I saw it. It was just kind of
Dude,
like, okay. The first
dude,
Wreck-It Ralph was so good.
when they're in the thing, and when they figure out that they're not going to spend every day together anymore,
I
it's
I
fucking heart wrenching.
it's heart wrenching and sad and all, but I gotta tell you, like that first, I just think the first Wreck-It Ralph is better.
I don't know. I haven't seen the first
I
one
think
in
it's
a
better.
long time,
Well, then
so
get
I'll give you that.
excited. You get to see it again. I really like Ralph Breaks the Internet, but I don't like it enough. I feel like to watch it again. Just like I don't want to watch Frozen 2 again. I'm
Dude,
not ready to
I've seen
watch.
Frozen 2 like 3 times. I'll watch it again.
Really?
I liked it.
I was disappointed by it.
It's a little long in the middle.
It's a little long. It's a little slow. I mean,
The
it's
middle, it's
not
a
as
little
interesting.
slow, dude.
But they have some nice songs in it. You know, they have that song like
Dude,
Into
right
the
around
Unknown.
show yourself, it
Yeah.
kind of like, it's like pump the brakes. You know what I mean? Like right around there, right?
Yeah.
Is where I'd say. But then
Yeah.
after that, it kind of like is like once spoilers, but once Olaf like dissipates,
Mhm.
I made up that word. But once he like, and then Anna's like, just do the next right. Dude, the music in Frozen 2 is actually pretty fire.
It's pretty good, especially for a sequel. I feel like
I'd go as
sequels
far as to
normally aren't
say
as
that
good.
the music is better than the music in the original.
I would not go that far,
Oh, dude,
but
come on,
it's not unreasonable to say so. I think
dude.
I think it may be better, but I think the music in the first is way more iconic, you know. Nobody's gonna
Oh,
remember the music in Frozen 2 years
what's
from
the
now.
song that Elsa sings? It's funny that I'm forgetting it now.
In the first or second?
Second,
Into the Unknown?
Into the Unknown. Dude, that's a fire song. And then I like the one
They
that
should
it
put you on
starts
stage
with.
next year at Stage German. I'll do Frozen 2 the musical, and I'll put you on stage as Elsa, and you'll
Yeah,
belt those Adina Menzel notes.
I wanted them to do Frozen 2 on Broadway with
Oh, they're
like
not.
the Frozen cast
Well, I mean,
uh,
I thought they were gonna get Adina Menzel to play Elsa.
on Broadway.
I know she
They're
did
like
just
way too old.
yeah. No. I thought they'd try to like just like put her in like a lot of makeup and like make it happen.
No, Casey Levy was pretty good though.
Yeah, no. I saw the show and I liked it.
I
I
saw it
liked it.
in previews. I have this cool hoodie that they don't sell. I mean, it closed
Yeah,
for real, right?
I think it did.
It's too
I
bad.
don't. It might have been like one of those pandemic closures where they were like, "We're."
No, they're like they. I think they decided
I
they're
don't
not gonna
remember.
come back.
I don't remember. They're gonna put something else in there, I think. I
Oh,
really, yeah. I mean, I like Lion King. I've already seen. I've been there, done that. I feel like who hasn't seen Lion King?
dude, the fucking live action movie was
Oh,
not great.
I didn't watch the live action movie. I wasn't interested.
I saw it.
I wasn't interested. But I'm in the minority. That was a $1 billion movie. It's rare for a $1 billion movie to come out that I haven't seen because a lot of people have to see it.
It was
I
a
mean,
billion
yeah, no,
dollar. Was
it's a $1 billion
Aladdin billion
movie.
dollar?
Aladdin was a $1 billion movie.
Did you see that?
Aladdin was. I thought Aladdin was way better than Lion King live action. I like. I
I
gotta say, I
hate to
like.
say it, but yeah, I didn't.
I liked Will Smith in Aladdin. I thought he kind of like
He was good.
but they had like some crazy
No, I
Jafar was
like
like
Naomi
not Jafar.
Scott.
Yeah.
Love some lemonade mouth love.
hmm
Have you seen that movie?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Determinate. Determinate. That's the next thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch all the Disney Channel original movies.
All the Disney Channel original movies. You should pit them against just like the Disney animated movies. Say like.
Nice. No,
hmm
my guy just did the Disney Renaissance sequels.
Yeah.
So like Hercules 2,
No, I know what you're
Hercules.
talking about. Little Mermaid 2, Aladdin 2,
Yeah, he put out some. It's this guy Seamus Gordon.
Seamus Gordon.
Should look him up. Pretty good.
Seamus Gordon.
He
I'm
makes
looking him
some
up
good content.
as we speak.
He's pretty funny.
As we speak.
He's pretty funny. You know, he's not on Letterboxd, so he's not.
But I mean, I
Gotta
gotta
be.
tell you, I kind of like some of the Disney sequels. There's Aladdin 2, Return to Jafar, which I saw, and I think I like that. I like one of the Aladdins. The Robin Williams came back for one of the Aladdin sequels, and that's the one that I saw. I think it was Aladdin King of Thieves.
Dude,
King
Robin
of
Williams.
Thieves. Yeah, he came back as Genie in King of Thieves.
Really? And it wasn't. Was it good?
I remember. I think I remember liking it, but I don't remember. That's also long ago. Ugh.
Dude, have you seen the Beyonce movie?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No.
No. I don't have Disney Plus.
Oh
I
right,
don't
you
think I.
said that.
Yeah, I don't have. So I would
Dude, my
pirate it, but
Disney Plus is fire, dude.
Well, yeah,
You know, you
that's
gonna
it's.
watch Mulan, dude? Hell no. If you're not paying for it
I
now, dude.
I'm gonna have to watch Mulan. I'm not
So then you're gonna
definitely
have to
not gonna
keep
pay
your
for it.
account.
I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay for Mulan. I just
Dude,
I
love my
I've been
Disney
paying.
Plus, dude.
That'd be $35. I know you got the whole
I got
Disney
the whole
Plus though.
fam on here, dude.
The whole.
I've really been making it worth it. Because
hmm
I watched all
Well,
the
that
Pixar
I
movies,
know. I want to do that with HBO Max because I haven't been making HBO Max worth
dude,
it.
because it's so expensive, dude.
It is. It is. And there's like good
And what
stuff
is
on
on
it.
there for me to watch?
There's a lot of good stuff on
Apparently
there, but they
Jojo
just don't
Rabbit
like.
is there.
I don't know. They just don't advertise it right. I saw Scoob. Did you see Scoob?
Yeah, I did. I liked it.
Scoob. I thought it was fine. I thought it was
The,
totally.
it was good. Scoob was, I don't know, Scoob was okay.
Scoob was totally
It was,
okay.
it was not.
Well, it wasn't.
It was okay. Like it was.
Yeah.
It was like Trolls World Tour was better.
Trolls World Tour was for
What
sure
was it?
better.
Dude, did you see Brahms the Boy too?
I didn't. That's your least favorite movie,
No, I
right?
walked out.
You walked out.
No, I don't know if I can really put it on my Letterboxd, but
I used to not do that, but I feel like I'm the wrong Missy I put on my
I
letterbox,
watched
and
enough
I
of it.
stopped that. I feel like if there's a movie that I've seen enough and I've stopped it solely because I know it's not going to get any better, and nobody's like, "Oh, the ending was so crazy; it gets so good." Then, like, I'm not.
And then I got The Kissing Booth too.
Yeah. Well,
The
I
wrong
don't.
Mickey.
I don't think I would have.
Like a boss.
That's not a movie for me. Oh, that movie looked terrible. I can't. Why'd you see that in theaters?
Doolittle, because I had nothing better to do.
Well, Doolittle, I wanted to see.
Then we got the Fuck It List movie I told
I
you about.
wanted to see Doolittle. I'm not even joking. I really wanted to see Doolittle.
I got from GoFolo. I got like a pre
Oh, you got like
thing,
an
but I didn't
advance.
go. I saw it with my grandmother.
I get a lot of advanced, and I don't really go to most of them.
Then we got Stargirl.
Stargirl. That's with the America's Got
Dude, the
Talent
movie was
girl.
so fucking awkward, dude. The movie made me want to throw up.
Yeah, well, that's not that is not my
Then
scene.
Coffee and Kareem.
That movie looked terrible.
Dude, I thought it was gonna be okay because usually I like it when like little kids are cursing.
Oh, I don't
But I've
like
never felt more uncomfortable, dude. This kid was in
I
fourth grade.
oh see, I don't like that. I think Good Boys it works, but I don't think it always works. I
Yeah,
think normally it feels kind of like, oh fuck, man.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm
We
not
got Scoob, The Rental,
the rental.
the Dave Franco movie.
Yeah.
Never, rarely, sometimes, always. Dude, I did not like them.
I haven't seen most of the movies that you've seen.
Dude, have you seen this one? It was so weird. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was like I probably just didn't get it, but there was like little to no dialogue. They
Yeah, I
really went
saw.
nowhere. They filmed it in by the
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? There was a scene in Brooklyn.
What in Brooklyn?
There was a scene in Brooklyn.
Oh, in which never, rarely, sometimes, always.
Yeah, it was right by the court, like you know what I'm talking about on Court Street,
I I do know what you're talking
sort of
about.
by there.
Yeah.
It was right there. And then we got Downhill, dude.
Down. Oh, I
I
like
was
Will Ferrell.
very excited for this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally,
It was no good.
dude. I mean, fucking 2.4.
2.4.
Apparently,
Yikes. Well, you
I
give
give it
movies high ratings.
3 stars, and
Yeah.
and then we got
Ugh.
Girls World Tour, Bad Boys for Life,
Bad Boys for Life.
Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, the
Unbreakable.
movie
Is it
thing.
live?
That was not good.
I
Birds
I
of
never liked.
Prey.
I didn't watch the show.
Oh, you never watched the show? I watched the show. This thing was not good. I thought I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe was in it.
Yeah, I saw.
Fucking
Yeah. Nah, I wasn't up my alley.
dude, you know what was a good movie though? Timmy
Tell me.
Failure.
Timmy Failure.
Timmy Failure on
I
Disney.
saw
Dude,
you were hyping that up.
You should do a free trial for Timmy Failure.
Just for Timmy
Really
Failure.
good.
You think it's worth it for Timmy Failure?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Fucking, it was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not as
this
good as sorry.
polar
Not as
bear
good as Sorry
friend.
to Bother You.
Not as good as Sorry to.
Not as good. I think we've learned one lesson, which is that it doesn't get as good as Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah, I mean, I got in my favorites. I got Superbad, Sorry to Bother You, No Country. Talked about those. Wolf of Wall Street though.
Wolf of Wall Street. I've never seen Wolf
I
of Wall
want to
Street.
change that though. I don't think I'd put it in my favorites. It's a great movie, but I'm mainly
You don't think it makes it?
Margot Robbie's breasts. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. But no, it's a really good movie. But I don't know. It feels very like I like to think that my picks are eclectic
Eclectic.
or like they're very different,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like everybody likes Wolf of Wall Street.
A lot of people like. I've never seen Wolf of Wall Street.
You've never seen
I can say no. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Well, I didn't see it when it came out, and I've never seen it. I've seen, I think, basically most. God, I don't know. I haven't seen it. Yeah, people like it though.
it? Yeah.
People like it. People like it. Yeah.
Should we wrap this thing up, dude?
Yeah. Why don't we? Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. All right.
Let's wrap it up. Well, guys,
Fucking.
thank you. Thank you for
You
listening.
know, whenever we do one of these again.
Mhm.
Anyway.
We'll totally do it. Whatever.
Yeah, we'll be fully
We'll
prepared.
come. We'll have some. See, we should watch something. We should both like watch something.
Yeah.
We can just talk about like
When I get done with these Disney movies, bro.
these Disney movies.
I'll be done with them. I want to be done with them so that I can watch the Phineas and Ferb movie on the 28th.
The
I don't
Phineas
know
and
if that'll
Ferb.
happen, but maybe it will.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right.
Yeah.